Alright then. So, last time on Merzenhammer, you know what? I don't think I can. I don't think I can give credit to what happened last time, so we're just gonna pick up right away.
Hello there.
Oh,
No
Ren.
recap is needed. Everyone already knows what happened.
The camera comes back in. You find Gunnar and Jolka standing over the bodies of the skeleton archers. Amelia bent over the prone body of Otto Franks, and a second rowboat coming up to deposit the last adventurer, Raffen Zabrik.
Alright. Roy, being cut out of the bush, will move from the fucking bush. And he'll think better of getting close to Otto Franks, because obviously everybody's going to be like, hey, stop. He'll go, Gods, Amelia, tell me at least he's still alive.
Yeah, after you shot him, what the hell?
I didn't mean to shoot him. My bowstring snapped right as soon as I was about to take the shot.
Gunnar just curls his fist and then slowly starts walking over to Valroy, just holding it aloft.
Wait. Gunnar. Second, let me explain the scene.
No. You deserve this.
No, Gunnar,
listen
to me.
Come here.
Listen to me. I can explain what happened.
Oh, you don't need to explain shit.
Can you please?
Yeah, I look at Gunner's arms and I'm just like, I am not about to let you punch me with those arms of yours.
Gunnar, I think there's someone here you need to see.
Oh, did he finally come to shore?
Yes.
You're going to sleep eventually.
Like you'll find me where I sleep.
Alright, settle down.
Are you who I think you are?
That depends. Who do you think I am?
Raffen Zabrik. Congratulations. You're the reason why we're here.
He takes a step back at that, and his hand shifts ever so slightly towards the hilt of his sword.
Gunnar, please, can you not try to fight every living being on this island?
He's just reading it differently. Be quiet, Roy. My head hurts. We just got done fighting fucking skeletons.
Yes, I was there for that, or at least in a bush for most of that.
Yeah, I just finished cutting you out of that bush. I'm just gonna sigh and keep scooping arrows up.
I saw that you fought admirably. If you wanted to harm us, you would have by now. But mainly, I would have helped the old man, but I'm here primarily because he hired you.
Right, that's mighty unusual.
We can get to the details later if you'd like, or I can start here. Or we can just help the old man first.
He still owes me half my coin.
Yeah, us too, if Roy hasn't screwed us out of that.
Roy will kind of wince at that and go, will you all listen to my theory at least first, before you just start throwing me under the proverbial tree?
Nah, you've already crucified yourself.
Yes, let's all make jokes instead of listening to the island that might be killing us even as we speak. Listen, I think the island is cursed.
No, what gives you that opinion?
I mean more than just the usual curse, whatever that is. I think it's able to change our fates for the worse.
Well, it sure fucked you and the old man. So.
Listen, Wolfram. Every morning I check over my gear meticulously to avoid certain things like this happening specifically. I've also made harder shots while on a moving cart against dogs. Trying to shoot a shambling skeleton should have been easy. Yet, as soon as I tried to take the shot, the bowstring snapped, hit me across the face, and I fell into a bush and wasn't able to get out, despite my many years of experiences crawling through the undermuck and filth of cities. So, rather suddenly I decided to leave my wits back on the other, at home, or this island that's able to raise the dead and send nature wisp against us is also cursed.
Meh. Well, just grunts and shoves Valroy out of the way and goes to tend to Amelia.
Oh, you have an arrow in you. Anyway,
I think get a plus of treating myself if I have some help. It's usually a minus.
If you've got assistance, then it'll cancel
But-
out the negative for treating yourself.
Okay. Oh, that arrow is out. Thank you, Wolfram. I feel better now.
Waiting for the rules.
Sure.
Thank you.
well, we can say the old man was right. There was something wrong with the island. Normal places can't raise the dead.
I've been scouting around here the past couple of days. There weren't no undead till you got here.
Saw some chicks in the water as well.
Maybe that's the island swirling the luck of everybody else here too.
Moving on from him. Bodies in the water, and they had raised up, and he said he didn't see anything. Could have just pulled it out of the ground, or did someone bring them here? When you were scouting, did he set foot on the island?
I didn't go out of sight of the shore, but came up at least as far as you lot did.
Have you tried to
Yes.
leave the island?
Aye.
So we at least know that there is not a complete non-existent survival rate if you step foot on the island.
So there's something that we did here that woke up the dead.
I doubt it is the maps we were carrying.
Maybe the skeletons just don't like the old man. Speak of the devil. How many fingers am I holding up, old man? Wolf will hold up 3 fingers.
I don't think.
Five.
Oh, what's up?
Alright, yeah, that's the spirit. Wolf will give him a pat on the shoulder. Kind of glance over to Remiel like, uh-oh.
My head.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Well, the good news is you don't have any extra pressure in your skull. Oh, alright. Bye.
Oh.
The greatest bedside manners.
So, the old man's out of it. Which of you's taking charge?
That'll be me.
I'll second that.
Can you tell us anything more about this island?
Not much. The old man said not to go out of sight of the shore, so I didn't. But there's not much interesting other than this tower. Not until you get into the woods.
Merzendi, how long do we have to row here to get here? Is there like a ship waiting for us? Since this is a small little rowboat, we obviously didn't come here in that.
Yeah, there's a little galley that is now moored up on the opposite bank.
Is it safe to move the old man? We should probably not leave him here.
I mean, if Shallya wills it, the man will be eventually able to walk up on his own. I think can speed up his recovery process, but it's a risky endeavor.
Can we put him on a stretcher or something?
Do you happen to have a stretcher on you?
Well, I got a heavy all-weather coat about his size, and we got plenty of wood. Can make one work.
Yes, we could make a stretcher.
Alright, let's get the
You know
poor
anything
bastard
about
on the
this
boat.
island?
Yeah, Roy, go with Esva. Gunnar, you and me, get the old man on the boat. Jolka, stay here and defend the beachhead, such as it is. You too, Zabrak. We'll be back in a minute.
He gives a nod, and so you're bringing Franks to the galley, yeah?
Yes, we do not need to have an injured man just lying on the beach. That's not going to be great. So yeah, put him on a stretcher, get him on a boat, row back to the galley, put him up there.
I could just spam minor healing spells and then just shove a potion down his throat to get him up faster. But
Is that actually a thing you can do?
yeah, because after he gets more than 3 health, I can just...
A wounded character can only receive such healing once during or after each battle or encounter in which wounds are lost. You've done as much as Blessing of Healing can do to him.
Oh, fuck.
Today, at least.
Right. So, back to the stretcher idea.
He's not dead.
I'm not saying
So-
he's dead. I'm saying he's injured and we don't want to leave him here.
Yeah, stretcher. I'm surprised he managed to survive that.
Me too. Can't tell if that's a compliment to Roy or not.
We have Shallya to thank for this.
Right, yeah, of course. Alright. Heave ho!
I can help.
You alright? That
Okay, so quite honestly, nothing of interest is going to happen while you take him over. We don't need to go into too much detail on that. Just get him on the little rowboat, head over to the galley, put him in a cabin, and then what?
Tinnitus or tetanus?
Oh, tetanus, sorry. I was thinking of the wrong thing.
I'm like, what does ear ringing have to do with anything?
Wrong thing.
Alright. So,
After blaring Skeleton War dubstep too loud.
I mispronounce it all the time.
Alright, old man's back where he belongs. Now, what the fuck are we here for?
Treasure of some sort.
Yeah, but did the old man give you any specifics, Gunnar? Gave you the job?
He said that he was gonna split. He was gonna split what we find 50-50, I believe. Family treasures, cursed island. No one's ever come back from it, etc., etc.
Right.
Am I forgetting anything, Mersey?
Not quite nobody's ever come back from it, just, nobody who's found anything has come back from it.
Wish we had Benny with us still.
He might have been able to figure something out.
Or at least see what's magic and not. Alright, let's get a wide perimeter going and move into the island. Keep an eye out for anything with the locals.
Did we find
family symbol on it.
Shields up if you got them.
Me and Esva were skeptical.
Yeah, we are going to just... We're going to quickly deal with Roy and Esva first. How far in were you willing to scout?
As far as Esva was willing to. At this point, I'm keeping quiet.
How long does it take to traverse the island itself?
It's a fairly substantial island. So, you'd estimate it should take you about an hour to walk across.
About 20 minutes in then? See if we can find any, like, actual site of importance or evidence of why the fuck they be dead.
Okay, so, question, are you actually heading in towards the centre, or are you staying near the shore?
Spiraling inwards as opposed to, like, going straight for the depths. I'd rather not, like, penetrate all the way in.
The old man did say that to keep an eye on the shore at all times.
Yeah, so if, like, we were to imagine that's the shape of the island, then we'd be going, like, arrived here, like that a little bit, inwards. Probably that's about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Alright, let me just look at a sheet to see which skill might be good here. Let's go with... I don't suppose you have navigation trained, do you?
It sounds too useful. No, I don't. I have outdoor survival, but that's the closest to it.
I could come along if you need navigation.
Those
Yeah,
two
I
have
figured-
already left.
Yeah, I figured navigation
This is happening
was
while
maps
you
and
guys
votes.
were dealing with the stretcher. Navigation is all sorts of detailed navigation. Outdoor survival can do in a pinch, so I'll go having you roll that.
I assume we get a bonus since we're keeping close the shore in sight, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out where the fuck you're going.
We'll call it a +0, just because what you get is dependent on degrees of success or degrees of failure here, more than the difficulty.
I did the thing.
Alright. You... Okay, Malfic Island is now a happy, smiling Google.
Yay!
Yay,
What?
LC.
But yeah, you head around, take careful note as to where you are, and Esva, you don't see much important looking, but you do catch sight of a little clearing in the woods that looks like it has a hill.
A hill. Okay.
Might be able to get you a better vantage point over the rest of the island.
Alright then. Shall we go for that hill then?
Alright. And as we were heading back, I live up to my heritage as Vetra the Betrayer and shoot Esva in the back.
Hmm.
Not
Don't
actually.
worry, because you'll miss and hit something else in the head.
The arrow will bounce off a tree and hit you in the eye.
God, how bad you'd have to roll for that actually to happen.
Double hundreds. You injure yourself with a shot, and then it's just however you want to flavor it.
You can shoot yourself in the dick, no
One
matter how small it is.
Surgical precision.
You're able to make your way through the woods towards the hill. And this is the part where I drag you two over to a different map.
Cool. Also, can you check your microphone boost, Merz?
Has it done the thing again?
It's done the thing.
Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes then.
So what do y'all figure is going on with the island?
I think it's some sort of horrible necromancer curse, and I think Otto is the lost heir or the lost heir's apprentice and has come back to reclaim his necromancy tomes or some other necromantic bullshit like that.
Alright, how do I sound now?
Much better.
Okay, yeah. It had indeed done the thing where it randomly set my volume to 49%.
Your computer
Despite me
was,
having specifically checked and reset it to 100.
your computer is trying to turn you into Whisper Merzendi and give you no choice in the matter.
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't trying to do 69%?
I am very sure. Anyway, as Valroy, you make it through to the clearing. And actually find yourselves to what seems to be a path. The hill you have been seeking is indeed in the centre, along with a loose ring of 8 stones.
Now then. Immediately I can tell what this ring of 8 is meant to portray, but would Esva know? I suppose she did see dark magic written all over a wall. Would she recognize the cross?
It's a possibility.
What kind of check would you say it is?
I think whether you recognize it or not, that will be a date of fate.
Okay, sure. 6.
No. As it turns out, looking at it from side on, instead of from a magical bird's eye view, makes it kind of hard to tell.
Fair enough. Although presumably it does not look like a natural formation, yes?
Correct. And Valroy, you have gone to one of the trees here. Would you like to roll me an audio-based perception test?
Sure.
Is a whisper, there's a just little rustle from the wind through the tree.
Alright. The only reason I went to the tree was because I assumed I needed cover to hide.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason. I hear the wind rustling the trees and nothing is wrong.
Okay. I mean, I have no reason to believe that there are things of menace, but I'm going to look around before I climb into high ground and possibly get shot at by scalabobs. Just throw a looky-loo at this. Never mind, let's go up the thing.
You try to crawl near Esva's position and keep an eye out.
I'd say keep an arrow trained, but, you know, recent injuries.
Yeah. Never gonna live that down.
And nope, Esva is one of those people who believes if you live long enough, you will make a stupid-ass mistake. So just don't make that mistake multiple times, or it starts to look like it's on purpose, or you suck.
Actually, can I climb this tree?
You can, in fact. Let's see, I believe there's a climb skill.
Yeah,
Scale sheer surfaces.
Yeah, this is a tree. It's got many handholds. Scale with a plus 30.
Also, a random necromancer strung up in the bushes.
My luck.
Really dig those nails in.
I didn't want to use like an arrow or
Okay.
anything, a rope to get it easier secured because I don't think that's very stealthy. So I'll just take the slow way of climbing it since pretty sure.
Hold on. You get about halfway up, and then you are just startled as, from a little nook in the tree where you're about to stick your hand, emerges a tiny woman.
Alright, I start
She's
slow.
about 6 inches tall and is staring at you,
I'm going to
smirking.
I'm going to quickly climb down.
Alright.
In fact, can I just fucking fall? Because fuck this. I don't think I would have climbed up enough to
Can you
take
break your back?
Lances right on your tailbone. Oof.
I got 73 dex. I can stick a landing.
Yeah, you can just jump down and land. The woman leaps out with you, little wings appearing on her back, and she starts buzzing around your head.
Esva! I'll try to whisper and get Esva's attention.
Yeah, I'll like pause at the edge of this little incline.
I don't know what this is, but it's creeping me out.
Let's see if I've got the voice necessary for Esva. Alright there, Lumberfoot, just relax. That's Oh. Alright, hello there. Have a hand resting, just like on a throwing knife idly, but I'll approach.
Which language are you speaking in, you two?
I can speak common.
Yeah, I think if I see a fairy, I'm probably swapping to Elfarin.
The little woman giggles and hi.
Alright there, little one.
You speak the language of the singers.
Oh yes, I do.
Sing for me.
Interesting. Do I have any idea what I'm looking at here before I start singing?
You can indeed both roll a common knowledge elves check.
Alright.
Any modifiers? I grew up in a glade, if that helps at all. Before going
that'll give you a plus 10.
Fuck.
I might buy in.
How many do you have?
Oh,
I remember
shit,
last
yeah,
session
I
was
spent
quite
those all.
taxing.
Yeah, no, right, it's per sleep in this. Then I have none to buy in with. A shame.
You've heard tell of little folk in the woods and trees, but you've never met one, and don't really know what they're about.
You know what? It's something I have not tried in a while, and I'm afraid to do it on this island, but I want to see if I can score that sweet 1 in 10 of seeing magic shit.
Okay, give it a go.
Also, I have something I want to try after Skow is done.
Let's see here. Boop. Nope. Alright then. I think I'm about to sing, but what do you want to do first?
Well, wait, can I make a read and write test to see if I've ever happened upon reading about these things in books, if that is a thing I can do?
No.
Okay.
No, that would be part of your common knowledge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Esva will swap quickly to Spiel and tell you that if you tell anyone about this, then you'll get a swift kick in the nuts. And then she will swap back to Elverin and sing. She only knows a few songs in Elven, and one of them is a lullaby that she and her sister know.
Oh man, a girl singing. Guys would never believe me if I told them. Roll eyes
Yeah,
sarcastically.
more like Esva is a total fucking she bitch. And the idea of her singing to a forest fairy is a little bit outside of expectation.
And then you wake up the trees and everyone dies. GG.
Well, I mean, I chose a lullaby, if anything.
Do you have perform song trained?
Let me see here. No, it is not one that I started with.
I didn't even know that you got performance things.
They can be talents.
Really only entertainment.
Sorry, not talents, career profile things below your languages.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Perform trade and other skills on the career main profile.
Yeah, I ain't
Well,
got none with it.
Go on and roll me half your fellowship.
Okay. Oh my god.
Wait, you have a 68 fellowship?
No, I don't have it actually. I'm just surprised I even rolled under. So no, I came close, but I'm still doff.
Still, that particular little woman seems pleased, but then behind you flutters another one. This one sat upon a long dragonfly and wearing a red cloak, under which is to be a miniature suit of armor.
Nice.
Flutters over and starts circling you.
Menacingly.
Toothpick at the ready.
If you actually look closely, she's got a pair of little swords, one on each hip.
Where's my
Nice.
Are they about the size of the little cocktail swords?
I'm gonna try to move over or under from the ferry that I'm under while Esva is singing.
Yeah. You can use Esva's distraction to slip away. A little, at least.
Yeah.
But at least
Eventually
a little distance.
the lullaby will come to its natural end, and I will look at the newcomer. I guess since it's still an elf, it doesn't have Esva's usual broguishness, which is good because my voice is far too soft today. Hello there as well. Another new face.
You're not good at that.
No,
Damn.
not something I ever practiced, I'm afraid.
Simon Cowell of the Pixies.
Yeah. I know the words, but not the method. My father was a far better singer.
Bring him, bring him.
Ah, would that I could, but he lives in a glade far from here. Who might I have the honours of addressing here?
They both giggle.
They both what?
Giggle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm Esva. I prefer to have a name to call one another by, though. The one over there is Roy.
Why is his ears missing?
She's gonna grin toothily and then look over her shoulder.
I'm going to try to look inconspicuous as possible.
I
Going
find
like,
that like the black man sweating gif, you know, the one's just like the fucking just oceans of sweat.
why are you looking at me like that, Esva? You're not planning to train me to the fairies, are you?
Alright, come on now. You know all too well. There's probably no point being duplicitous here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You smell of blood.
I was bleeding in a bramble just a few moments ago.
No, not your blood, not yours. She flutters down on her dragonfly and it lands on your nose.
Cross-eyed. Merp.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention, is she speaking Common or still Elven?
Elven.
Esra will pointedly fold her arms. Come on now.
I have no idea what you're waiting for, I'll say in Common to Esva.
I'm still folded. Oh, I can leave you here with the Pixies otherwise, so that you could swap to speaking the superior language.
Fine, but if you tell anybody, I'm telling you Sung.
Alright, fine.
With a deep sigh, he'll be like, he'll speak in Elven and go, yes, I was dealing with a bramble, and then she'll say, not somebody else's blood, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm surprised you can spell that, considering how my chosen mode of combat is bow and arrow.
She leans forwards and... Valroy, I'm going to need a willpower test.
Shit. Alright.
She restores your ears and makes you look even more like an elf.
Oh.
Alright. She leans forwards and flicks out her tongue, not directly touching your flesh, but... it touches something inside.
Eek. Let loose a full body shudder and I ask, what exactly was that?
Tasting you. You taste better than you smell. We will keep you, I think.
Keep me. As in on
She
the side.
smiles, and you can now see the red cloaked one's teeth are all razor sharp and just as red as her garment.
Right. Esba, see you soon. Jet running.
She was landed on your nose.
I'm going to try to shake her off and run.
Okay, how would you like to get her off?
Is she like latched onto my nose?
It's like an insect has landed on you.
Ooh.
Just go with the head shake, don't injure it. We're fucked.
Yeah. I'll try the head shake first.
Alright. Sounds like she needs to make a roll to stay attached. You're quite a bit bigger than her, so I'll give her a negative.
Esva, run!
I mean, I'm going to wait to see how this turns out. I probably am going to join along.
If the shake of your head, you send the dragonfly careening off in one direction.
I'm running the fuck away.
Alright, she makes no serious effort to pursue you. So,
I'll kind of stop when I realize Esva isn't running and go, Esva, what are you doing? Come on!
Yeah, no, before I sprint onwards immediately, I'm fairly sure that they aren't technically evil, they're just chaotic. So I'm gonna play it cool.
Alright, when Roy sees that she's not running right away, he'll try to hide somewhere close and train a shot with a short bow, even though this is going to be
Oh, God.
really hard to hit.
Yeah, no. I will announce calmly. I don't think he intends to be kept. Why would you need to keep him?
He tastes of cane.
Interesting. My brain fails me. What would be the relevance of that to Esva?
Cain is the elven god of murder.
Yes, yeah. Interesting. I always thought him more of a Loek person myself. By such matters, I'm probably not quite as delicious then. My tastes are far more Ishan. Although occasionally a Loek watches my steps.
They flutter and bob around you in a manner that seems reminiscent of a shrug.
At which I sort of shrug back. Would you be willing to tell me of this place?
You gave a song, we'll give you one.
My thanks.
And indeed, they begin to sing to you. So, see if they can actually succeed on their song checks. They should, they're
Good luck, little
actually
things.
trained at it.
Yeah. You go, little thingamajigs. Ah, but they did make it really sexy. Oh, that one got it.
One was just a backup singer.
The red-cloaked one spends a large part of it posing on her dragonfly, but the other leads with us. And I am going to require an intelligence check to make much sense of the song.
Not a specialty, but okay.
She did pass with 2 degrees of success, so you'll have plus 20.
Okay. Ugh. Damn it, these dice just choosing now to be lame. I'm too distracted by the other one's beatboxing.
You are able to gather that power was lent and that power was used and that blood was paid thrice over, but the actual details, they elude you.
Okay then. Still, I'll enjoy the song as it rolls out and then thank them in kind for a song for a song. Let us see here. What the shit does a sprite eat? Let's have a think here quickly. Also, yeah, I would not want to fight Redcap. Those things are mean. Now that I've seen the names, I'm aware.
Aren't the red caps the ones that choke you?
No, you're thinking of. I mean, this one has a red cap. They're not that in Warhammer. Those things are assassins.
I thought red caps were little mushrooms that shank you in the toe.
I mean, this thing would probably, I don't know, like knife you under the toenail because it would suck more. But yeah, no, I wouldn't want to fight a fantasy shrike. They're very spooky. Again, Esva doesn't remember this stuff, so she doesn't know the tales of sprites and things. But yeah, I saw the name, was like, oh right, shit. Let's
Wait,
see
what?
here. the Warhammer Fantasy version of a red cap is a thing called a Shrike. You can see its little name there. I won't spoil any other details about it because, for one, Merz might not be doing them the same, but two, we might even find out. Hopefully, not on Esva and her tender flesh. But they are great. And yeah, Esva will reach into her pack and gift them a palmful of berries before she announces that there are other companions of hers that she must see to again, and would ask they look favorably upon them. They don't know how to sing the songs.
They giggle, and then the first spirit returns to the tree, the second to the stone circle.
I will nod a thanks and place the berries out on a leaf, and then go and join Valroy. Assuming I can find him and he makes himself aware again.
You will, once he realizes that the fairies scattered and go, oh my god, you're a little too courageous there to stand there and talk to those little creatures.
Well, I mean, they weren't immediately evil, but it would have served better to get out of it by talking than by panicking and running. That could be seen as insulting.
Speak for yourself. That second one there looked my very soul. I've never had an experience like that, and I'm not really anxious to have one again.
Yeah, and then I will throw an arm around the shoulder as we're probably returning to the others. Did not know you worshipped Cain, though.
I don't. I'm barely religious at all, and I certainly don't worship the blood elf god.
How do you even know Cain exists?
Because we're elves.
Wait, why are you mentioning Cain?
Oh, that's what the red-hatted fairy thought that you tasted like. Don't worry, we'll mention it to the others.
I mean, I guess that makes sense in a way, but that's
Yeah,
neither
sure.
here nor there.
Sure, I'm sure that you don't. I mean, well, as I said, I didn't know for sure if you were or weren't an actual follower of Cain. Though it seems you've certainly got some darker blood than blood on your hands.
Look,
Yeah, not my deal.
I've told you several times, but none of you seem to believe me when I've said I've had to do some dark things. I'm not proud of it.
I believed you. I just wanted to make sure you weren't an actual worshipper. Otherwise, we'd have some kind of a problem.
You mean more than we already do?
I mean, I'm willing to put up with a lot of bullshit, but an actual, murder god cultist is another matter entirely. In that case, I would see to it very personally that you were put to fire or something.
Let me put it this way. Murder does not always beget profit. I'm always about profit. I'd rather worship a god of coin than one of blood.
Fair enough. But yes, as I say, I just wanted to be sure that you weren't actually a worshipper of the god of murder, because, yes, I would have contemporary issues with that.
I'm not a worshipper of Cain. As far as everybody else is concerned, I'm not an elf either.
Oh yes, of course. And then, long before we're in earshot, I will swap back to Reichspike.
Well, we'll approach the group.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yes. Turns out there are pixies in the forest.
Valroy will shudder.
Those are real?
Pixies?
I don't know what their official name for it is, but they're definitely elven by nature. I wouldn't want to mess with them, but at the same time, they're gracious enough.
Gross.
Pardon, sorry, Gunnar?
Your pixie, tiny thing, wings.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was an elven thing.
It is an elven thing. I don't know why there are elven spirits here, but at the same time, apparently a promise thrice paid in blood is the reason for existence here, which I'm going to assume is a pretty big deal.
The bloodbind is powerful.
I assume so.
Spirits, nymphs, and
I don't
undead.
know what your spirits can do with them, but he can learn a lot about you by your blood.
Yes, I mean, the blood is where big evil tree people come from in a lot of cases. Also, I apologize, I'm not using Esva's usual voice. I just don't have the voice for it today.
That's fine.
But, yeah, she will, describe them properly and try to muster together whatever she could discern from the song herself. And otherwise, it might be best spent trying to do another circle in another direction. It would be best not to fuck with the binding of a bunch of forest spirits. They're one thing, undead is another.
Can we make knowledge tests because she kind of described what the song was about or whatever?
Let's see, most of you know, but I believe Wolf rolled incredibly well on knowing about Malfic Island.
Sure.
So you can roll an intelligence with a plus 20.
Who, me or Esva?
You.
Okay. Plus 20. Boop.
Nice.
Okay. Based on Esva's relaying of the information and what you already know, you're able to put together a bit more of a complete picture. It seems the von Schreckensricks, when they went bad, they bargained with the red-capped spirit and given a gift of dark power, used it to gain knowledge and influence and wealth, but in the end, the 3 generations of the von Schreckenschicks who had profited by the deal were slaughtered by witch hunters, put to sword and fire, and so the contract with the Shrike was paid 3 times in blood.
Ah, I see. Well then, I guess we don't want to make any deals with them, although they like singing if any of you happen to be able to carry a tune in a bucket.
I was in the choir when I was 12. Does that count?
I mean, you were adorable.
Oh, thanks.
Well, necromancy, nature spirits, and now blood magic. This place is certainly looking more and more cursed by the moment.
Yeah, it's best we do them a wide berth, and be careful not to make deals in the middle of nowhere.
Don't need to tell me twice. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that thing licked my soul.
What?
I mean,
Nothing.
tasted it. It would have tasted you. It didn't take anything vital from you, did it?
I wouldn't know. Not exactly a mage.
I think you'd know if you felt it missing.
Insert joke about how I wasn't sure I had a soul.
I figured it was just a "is it in yet" joke coming, but whatever.
I could make a joke, but I refuse to.
Yeah. Then, alright then. So we'll recount the route taken, describe what we saw thus far, but, we didn't want to penetrate the insides of this place. We should probably do a circuit in the other direction.
I forget. Did the old man say not to enter the island unless we were with him?
I think he just said in general.
Can't remember. Could you recount, Merz? Feels like it's been a while.
He had told Zabrick not to go out of sight for sure.
If it
We were
applies
given
for
no such warning?
applies for Zavric, it probably applies to us too.
Well, probably because Zavrick was arriving not with a group of adventurers and there are skeletons on this island.
Keep in mind, this island apparently has killed groups of adventurers, maybe even more skilled than us in such things. We should still
No
be
such
cautious.
thing.
Nah, I think we're fine. Say, has Jolka gotten a petty heal since she got clagged up a bit?
Nope.
I could use a heal too.
Jolka, Gunnar, and Wolf can each get a, actual bandaging if Amelia wanted to.
And if you're next going out scouting, I can come with you because I'm actually pretty decent at navigating.
Might be worthwhile, but
How
I
good
think
are you
this
at
time we
sneaking?
want to move as a group. Yes.
Sneaking's for cowards.
There you go. That's kind of
Exactly.
why not.
Can't say I expected anything else.
Hold on, sneaking is for cowards and people from Tobacco Land.
From where?
He's being
One of
racist.
the Imperial Providences.
Yeah, he's being racist again.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's Tabakland.
Hold on, which skill do you want me to check?
Ew, how good's your move silently?
I have a 20% chance.
Frankly, better than I expected.
Believe it or not, Big Boy can move.
Yeah, Big Boy got the move. I mean, presumably it's just because you have a reasonable amount of agi then.
If I take my armor off, I've got a 27% chance.
Wait, to do what?
To sneak.
Move silent.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, a whole party of people at like quarter odds is not the worst. It's because we have no plate boys doing plate boy things. Actually, that stands to a reason. How stealthy is Jolka? Like move
That's
silent.
funny.
Come
Let's
hear it. Let's get a
actually
number.
comedic. I haven't looked at that, but I'm quite certain.
I believe the answer you're looking for is not at all.
No,
The answer
No.
is clank, clank, clank.
clank clank because of all the chainmail.
Gunnar receives no mundane healing.
Well then.
Can't wrap your hands around the bicep. Does Amelia's religious knowledge of Wolfram's body help heal him?
Gunnar gains 1 wound from magical healing, though. That's good.
I could imagine that when a Shalyan is doing like the petty healing of 1 point, that it's like just like a smooch on a boo boo and it seals it up.
Aww.
Which is way funnier though when it's like a big burly dude priest. It's like smooch.
So wait.
Like, oh, his mustache tickles.
What, a slightly withered arm, so wait, she kisses it and it just gets a little bigger.
Yeah, my move silent is untrained. It says automatically -10. I'm wearing medium armor,
Yeah,
so
there
it's
you
another
go.
-20.
There you go. Amelia's knowledge of Wolfram helps to expertly explore him for all the healing.
All of the healing.
Are we sure that's not that she just didn't give Wolf a blowjob and he just felt better
He
even
got
though he
a
was still
happy.
wounded?
Yeah, no, that healing came with a happy ending.
Just look at Amelia and go like, damn, right in the middle of the island too. See why you're marrying her.
That one's a keeper.
And would you like to roll on the Jolka as well?
Yeah, you take Shalya's ecstasy at clubs, right?
No, it's like Ulfric's Fury, but for healing.
Ah, that's pretty good. Oh,
Wow.
Jesus.
Wow, she rolled Shelley's Ecstasy again.
He's also into short stacks.
Okay.
Yolka gets 3 HP back.
Why wouldn't I be surprised if Amelia just had bondage underneath those robes?
Because she's a nun and they all wear bondage underneath their robes?
That's what the internet's taught me.
Well, there was something called a Celise that it was actually pretty much bondage.
Oh, well, yeah. They've got like what you don't see is that the rosary is actually just like part of a full shibari knotwork.
Bruh.
I know, blasphemous. Blasphemous.
Okay, so that's as much healing as you can do for today. What's the
Is
next
there
plan? Is
another petty for Jolka just to give her 1 more?
This shit is risky.
Oh, is it?
If I roll a 1, I could get an insanity point.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm not a heads wizard. But I still could invoke the wrath of it of my god, which is just...
No, you get an insanity point.
Yeah, no, I get an insanity point if I fail the willpower that comes.
That comes with the failure.
Oh yeah. But, I mean, come on. How does... Amelia has to fail a willpower test eventually. Please?
No!
Oh my god, you're right. She's never failed a willpower test in her entire career. It would be
Shallya
on like
has done
pointless
more
bullshit
than
in the
enough
end,
for this
wouldn't it?
group already.
Yeah.
Amy has a will
Yeah,
of
alright.
iron.
Don't want to dip too deeply, I suppose. But Tish. Alright.
Bro, I just realized that.
So,
Getting Rommel walking staff would be cheap as shit.
getting a what? Who? Where? Sorry?
Never mind.
Okay. Alright. Oh, we lost a beep boop. Oh,
Just
that
Kina.
was Kina, yeah. Okay then, let's shall we continue our circumnavigation of this island then? Let's go in the opposite direction to the ferry direction this time.
I suppose they can help you this time.
I mean, if we're moving as a group, yeah, sure, navigation's fine. We're certainly not going to be stealthing.
Are you actually going to unpack the maps?
I will be stealthing.
Is the question.
I mean,
That might be
yeah,
a good idea.
that would be a good idea. Didn't know that they weren't yet.
You didn't specify that you had, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah. Gunnar, when you do unroll the maps, they depict the Isle. They're also covered in what you're fairly certain is Frank's handwriting. It's very tightly packed, scratchy, and a good chunk of it seems to be in a shorthand. I'm going to ask for a read/write test from anyone who wants to attempt to decipher his notes.
I don't know how to read yet.
I thought I taught you. Anyways, I'll try.
I'm only halfway there.
I'll try to make the test. Can I get any bonuses from being a thief and probably working with code to some degree? Being a thief who can read.
You're not third level yet. OD&D doesn't give you that until at least third.
You can get a +10.
Turns out it's cursive. No, cursive. Why?
God, then I take a -20. Success.
Hooray!
Right, I'll just step away for one moment.
Yes.
I know basic words.
Yeah, I'll be back in a moment then to also fetch a drink. Maybe if I get enough whiskey in me, then I can get my voice back. I think that's how it
Alcohol's
works.
not the answer to everything.
That's totally how it works. Don't listen to DSCL.
Alcohol's not the answer to everything. Shut up. Yes, it is.
Hey,
Yes.
cursive at least still looks somewhat nice.
Yeah, but nobody writes with their hands anymore.
Yeah,
Cursive
except
is
old
Canada.
people. And then they write in cursive.
Yeah, I still write my name in cursive.
I like how
Have you seen
cursive-
cursive Cyrillic by any chance?
I like
Fuck
how
off, doesn't that just look more swirly?
I like how cursive. You're acting like cursive is the most useless thing school has taught you.
I mean, no,
You're
also
about the
all of
end of it.
math.
Powerhouse of the cell.
Alright, I am back. So,
Welcome to these backs.
yeah, the knife ears demonstrate that they are actually good for something other than taking cum by, deciphering the map and the little notes. It by and large amounts to saying that the island has a malice upon it, and that those that leave sight of shore, risk becoming prey of some spirit. Franks surmises that by using the map, his group should be able to avoid falling into a wisp's trap. But,
He only surmises.
yeah, he only surmises. It seems that, he hasn't had a chance to test the theory yet. But he does also indicate a couple of points, one of which, with Gunnar's aid, Esva and Valroy are able to indicate as the fairy circle. And another, it appears to be the actual von Schreckensrick mansion.
Gods above, this place actually is cursed.
Is this tower still standing here?
There are some bits of the wall that come to about person height, but no, for the most part, it's been torn down and burned.
Okay.
Gods above, this place actually is cursed.
By the way, does the remnants of this tower show up on the map? Because if I can get an idea of this tower and the buildings around it, I could get a better idea of the orientation of where we are in comparison to where we should be.
Yeah, you are in fact able to locate what you think this tower is. There's very little on the map that is on the actual coast, except for a little pier and dock. Seems the witch hunters were very thorough in destroying this place, and that this burnt tower and these broken walls are all that remain.
So between the tower, the broken wall, the remnants of the tower, the walls that might have been don't know, and the fairy circle, I have a pretty good idea of where we are on the map.
Yeah, with the assistance of the scouts and you actually having navigate trained, you're able to basically determine we are here.
I might have a pretty good idea of how to get us there.
No offense on your navigation skills, Gunnar, but this guy never actually moved into the island. This is just a hypothetical route. Sure you want to take that risk?
He says he never moved into the island. I'm not sure.
I might have never personally been into the island, but if the map's good, that'll still get me there. And if the landmarks that are still here and where you said it was, I have a pretty good idea of approximately where it is.
Well, this is absolutely crazy, but that's never exactly stopped you guys from doing anything before. So I guess we move on with regards to the map. Is there anything else in the notes I can read to probably get some other hints about what we're in for, at least?
Yeah. Surrounding the actual mansion itself, there are a lot of scribbled notes. It takes you a few minutes, but you're eventually able to determine a symbol that Franks seems to use as some sort of key or device. Seems he intends on using it to get into some hidden level underground, and then the symbol for key is repeated and underlined 3 times.
I will mention this to the party. No idea what it means, but it seems to have been at least important enough. What's the key look like, the symbol? Or is it just, do we just need to know that there is a symbol? And that it's not important how it looks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't gone into that much detail as to actually determining a crazy old man's shorthand and cipher. I'm
I was
sorry.
just trying to make sure that that's not important. You never know until you ask. Alright then. So we got all that. Alright. So are we gonna set forth on the map's place? Actually, what time did we get on this island? What's the time it is right now?
You arrive. Well, I believe you set off at about mid-morning. You arrived just a little afternoon. It's now about 1:30.
Do we want to set out now and risk potentially having to camp out deep?
The
into an
island's
unknown-
only an hour deep-ish. Should be no need to camp.
It shouldn't take us longer than an hour or 3 to delve through this place.
Assuming we don't get lost. If it was that easy, there'd be no reason why so few ever returned.
I figure it's the undead that make it hard for people to return usually.
Fair enough.
The fairies.
Also, they probably don't have maps as useful as these, or as trained a navigator.
Alright, Gunnar, you're on point. Like I said earlier, everyone fan out, stay wide. Don't want any undead arrows just swarming on us. Also keep an eye out for traps.
Not need
The
to tell
Valroy's
me
right here.
once.
Swish.
Alright.
Look, the old jokes don't get old.
Don't know about everybody else, but Roy will be making an effort to stay silent, hidden.
I'm not going to try especially to be silent. I'm going to try and rely on spotting things before we're spotted, since the party themselves are not going to be quiet. Do you want us in some kind of marching order, however?
I'll wait until Rem gets back, I think.
Sure thing.
Rim will probably be the point man.
Yeah. I mean, maps or not, I am going to require a navigate roll, and feels mean to penalise you by having someone worse at it roll, just because
Well, I mean, you can
Rem's
just press the
up.
button.
I mean, I could.
But it
I
feels better when it's them.
guess.
When it's them,
Fucking up.
when they're the ones who push the button,
Well,
because then
then
it's their
Rem shouldn't
fault.
have fucked off. So, Jolka and I can assist, I think. We both are trained in it.
Yeah.
Can I sit? Because of reading?
No, you're reading. Well, your reading has given you, more information about your actual destination, not really about how to get there.
Fair enough. Just had to ask.
Also, DCL, you might want to, take a brief peek at chat.
Why? Supernumerate. Keys. You have no key. No group. Okay. Okay. Roy will actually speak up and go like, wait a minute. He's looking through the journals. Will mention the book does emphasize a key, but none of us have anything like that. Wouldn't do to get deep into the forest and figure out where we're going just to meet a locked door. Although I do think I can pick it if it's a conventional thing, but considering the rest of this island, that seems hopeful.
Actually, I kind of would like to go hit a locked door. Our benefactor is kind of fucked up right now. If we can clear the path for him, it'll be easy to get him all the way up here, even in his state.
You know what? For once, I completely agree with you. If we can't scout out if we can't scout out the path the first time, then there will be no need for a key. I can agree with this logic.
All right, Gunnar, you're on point.
I'm on point.
Yeah, navigate us the heckin' way forward with some Wolfolka assistance.
Do what
Very
I
well.
can navigate.
Shields up. Keep an eye on the forests.
Which direction is marching order?
First of all, I need Gunnar to roll me navigate with a +20 modifier.
No.
Pickle.
Do I get assistance bonus from Jolka?
I think that is the assistant bonus.
Yes, as I said, a +20
Yeah.
modifier. Does Gunnar have any fortune points left?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
I have 3. I only spent 1.
Okay. It's just most of the rest of the party has already exhausted theirs. So.
I still have fortune.
Okay, the elves have already exhausted theirs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can spend a fortune and reroll.
God damn it.
I mean, sunk cost fallacy says you should just buy into a success now.
Sunk cost fallacy has never led anyone astray, ever.
What time is it?
It's like 1:30.
I would honestly say buy into that, considering how apparently if we stray from the path, we will be taken by some weird spirit.
Very well, I'll buy in, and we can just find a place to rest up before we do anything more shenanigans.
Okay. So, from having rode around the island in your brief scouting forays, you really did expect it would only take an hour, maybe a little more, to cross the whole thing. Should be able to follow this path nice and quickly, but
You know what
as
they
you
say
follow
about
it, even when Gunnar is able to... Oh, shit. Hello?
You can hear
I
me.
accidentally pressed the mute button on my keyboard.
Yeah,
No, we were
still
here.
hear you.
I'm still hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah,
Saying,
I didn't mute my mic, I muted my headphones.
we didn't say any shit.
Yeah, no, we were listening, that's all.
Yeah, sorry. Still just threw me, when the beeping stopped, so... Yeah. Even with Gunnar, being able to point out the landmarks, it feels like it's taking much longer than it should. And then... let's see... no, not this map. You actually passed. You can skip this map.
And then we all died.
Marching order 2 wide facing east, please.
2 wide facing east.
I can give you a little box if you like.
I will roll my concealment and be a little ways from the group, but not like deeply. Wolf did say to keep a little bit spread out.
Jolka,
What I miss? Oh, sorry.
alright.
I should get a sunslot.
I'll be the rear guard since I'm the slowest.
Wait, no, if you're the slowest, we do not want you to be at the back. It'll take you twice as long to get into a fight.
Good point.
We'll swap places with Jolka. Laura's poor. Every character Bob plays is just cursed to spend the first round of any combat encounter ever just trying to catch up with everyone.
Yes.
Characters are too
Now that
fat.
you said this, fucking, we're gonna get hit from the back.
Don't worry, because I'm quick and I can in an emergency do a reasonable job playing Defenso.
Everything is
I've been the same way too.
Everything's fine. Nothing happens. We're all just making assumptions a little too soon.
Yes, everything is just going to be alright.
Okay, just needed to check that worked. So, are you all settled in this formation?
Yes.
Yep.
General formation. I assume we are still splitting up as in Gunnar. Wolfram suggested.
Yeah, you can be you will be a little more spread out than this for most of it, but I'm going to be bringing you over to the map as is, just because it makes my life easier, quite frankly. So you head through the woods following the path, and then you emerge at the edge of what seems to be a the edge of what seems to be a small swamp, the centre of which the remnants of a large stone building. The sun is just starting to kiss the trees behind you as you emerge from them. It's now late afternoon.
We should meet up soon and make sure we're going the right direction.
I think we're here, kid.
We should be.
We're where we need to be, yes, if the big buildings by any chance.
Yeah, but big buildings are usually a clue before.
So who wants to take bets on whether horrible undead things are lurking in the water here?
Oh, almost no doubt in my mind. Expect the worst.
Well, at the odds are 50-50.
I do want to go in
You're
case...
optimistic, Dwarf.
I do want to go encase the place. Infiltration is my specialty. As long as this place isn't magical, I might be able to find us a way in.
Would you like an extra pair of eyes that themselves are at least somewhat magical?
Hard to argue with that. Come on, let's do a quick scout around. We'll be careful.
I am going to ask, when you are moving, you move nice and slowly so I can see the route you're taking through the water. Not for any reason like undead lurking in it or anything. No,
Yeah. Well, first off, we need to make sure we stay away from the water and try to case from a distance. So I'll try to keep as clean as we can for a while before we start moving into water.
Before even that, is it possible for us to get some deadwood down in it? How deep does this look?
Haha, deadwood. Haha.
Right by you, quite shallow, but as you go in, a good 3-4 feet, you'd expect to be up to your waist at best.
I'm really glad all my gear is best quality these days, but that's bad news for the dwarf. Is there any deadfall around here that we could drag into the water for her?
Yeah. Getting ambushed.
Sorry.
I was just saying, getting ambushed with poor footing is just asking for death. It's a means of justifying why we're not going to just wade through the water.
Well, there's no other way in there, looks like.
I don't know.
Make a bridge.
We can make a deadwood bridge. It shouldn't take us long.
Actually, wait, could we circle around to, all the way past there to the far right side? Because there's an actual land path here. Well, it looks like an entrance there.
Yeah.
Seems like
could give that a go. That would take a while.
Seems like it could be dangerous if it's not on the recommended path as well. Got here unmolested, we should believe that the route was clearly the right one.
Yeah, no, it's where we followed the route. This is the end. Now we need to actually get there.
Yeah, but she was saying it would take a while, then I assume we'd have to go off the beaten path, right?
Right.
Mm.
I'm saying we just follow the shore until we come to this point over here.
It's a swamp. There really isn't a definite shore. You're probably going to accidentally slip and fall into the water.
Tell you what. Yeah, I have no fucking idea. God damn, my
Well,
dice.
all
like
right
to
then.
stick
Yeah, let's
with me.
just press on in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
I
pull some deadfall in.
suggest.
Can I borrow Amelia's stick?
Oh, it's my stick.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't want to cut
slow
down.
down a bit. I can't answer all of your questions and queries at once. Regarding Deadwood, yes, this is not a forest people have been taking care of for a while. If you head back a bit and spread out a little, you can find fallen branches, logs, and so on.
Probably a good idea, especially since we need to get Otto in here afterwards as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, do any of you see an entrance to this place?
Not yet.
It looks like there's one over near where I was talking about.
Yeah, tell
Wake
you
up.
what, we've got a lot of rope between us, haven't we, Valroy?
Well, and a grappling hook. Make a bridge, use some rope to help pull us across. At least
Yeah.
make it so that we don't get caught flat-footed.
How many feet of rope do I have?
Sounds good to me.
You probably have it in yards, and the default is 20, although some trappings are only 10.
It's only 10 yards.
Yeah, it's so weird. You can only purchase it in, well, the price is for blocks of 20, but all the trappings are in 10s.
Yeah.
Don't want you to succeed in life.
They just want everyone to work together with their rope.
So to be fair, we have 2 grappling hooks now, so
Yeah.
so
You
we
have
can
a baller
have a
grappling
decent
hook.
Fire a grappling hook with a blunderbuss, it'd be fine.
That
Actually,
actually
yeah,
is
I
a
could
thing.
do that.
That's actually a thing. Well, not a blunderbuss, but there's a crossbow gun for grappling hooks. It's rare in like 150 to 27 GP.
I'm fairly convinced I could shoot a grappling hook myself pretty aptly, but anyway.
Is that a dead tree we're standing next to?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How
By the
tall
way,
is it?
If I... Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
Say, the bits of it that look sound are about 8 feet. You could get up to 12 feet or so, but then you're on dead branches.
I mean, that's pretty good if we can get it from, like, to cover this mainly deep patch here, and then it's just a little bit of wading, right?
I mean, yeah, but 12 feet is like to here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is yards.
This is in meters. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'll at least get us closer.
No, I think the best thing to do would be to run the rope over here, have someone wade across, and then pull us over on a little raft.
Alright. Tell you what, say Valroy, if I give you some extra rope, can you just grapple swing your way across so that you can heck it up, so that you can pull instead of having to wade?
Hold on. I know you guys like to scout ahead, but
Hmm?
whoever
Oh,
goes
no.
over there needs to be able to fight in close quarters, because that's where those skeletons are going to pop
I'll
out.
go.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
most people can really walk across this. It's only really me with an issue.
Sure. Is Gunnar willing to wade over with the rope then?
I am.
Sure. Alright, I'll have a bow ready to shoot anything. Is it okay to prepare an action for if undead hands start clawing at Gunnar, then shoot space hands come from?
Yeah.
I'll do the same.
We're gonna cut.
I have a feeling I should probably just wade over knife in hand.
We're gonna cut down that tree, or are we gonna
Oh
keep?
no, that thing's already dead and next to us, but first we're going to have Gunnar go across and set us up.
All
And we're
right.
just gonna fucking
Okay,
just
so-
power pull people across.
Well, those of us with ranged weapons cover Gunnar. The rest of you lash together a raft that can pull Jolka and anyone else who needs it across.
Wait, we're worried about skeletons potentially fighting in the muck. Shouldn't we tie a rope against Gunnar? That way, if something happens, we can pull them back before things
Fuck, you
get
think we
hairy.
can pull Gunnar back? You're crazy. No, we're just gonna
I mean-
kill everything that goes for him.
Surely, if we all tug. Then again, I'm not sure Gunnar wouldn't
You know
be
what? I mean,
fighting
he
us.
needs to take a rope across anyway. So I'll just give him the end of a 20-yard and tie it around his waist. We'll just keep the rest of the rope here.
So we need at least 30 yards.
Then I will shipman's knot a bunch of Valroys together, and then we've got a whole 40.
Alright, that'll do it.
Yep, and you'll have plenty left over for attaching to you. Well,
Yeah, tell
a
you what.
handy tree.
Yeah, tell you what, I won't even be the one to shipman's knot it. I'll have Gunnar, the shipman, to shipman's knot this rope.
The shipman ships the ships.
It's like, wait a second, you literally learned how to tie the fuck out of some rope. Have these ends of rope tied to this
Hey.
tree.
Hey, tie rope is not a skill, thankfully.
It should be.
I
Fucking
was
absolute legit
checking
knots.
that.
Yeah, I know, right? Some games are like, look, it's legit hard to tie a dope-ass knot.
I was in the Scouts. I guarantee you, once you learn how to do it, it's really not that complicated.
Sure.
I mean, but neither is consuming alcohol.
That's his training and tolerance.
Yeah, drinking is a marathon, not a sprint.
So, Gunnar, why don't you start heading across?
If I have
Little steps.
If I have swim trained, will that help?
No.
You're in a body weight.
Yeah, but this water is not deep enough to really swim through. As I said, it's about 3 or 4 feet.
Okay. And I will remind you that I do have a knife out, just in case something does come up.
Obviously, it should be knife in teeth, axe in hand. Charlie's in the goddamn trees.
So,
Might as
go
well
on
have
and
it.
start your crossing.
Alright, knife, shield. Alright, let's try for the best here.
Let's
Yeah,
hope
bow's
for a
ready.
miracle. Get ready to rock.
Stop!
Wow, that was
Alright.
fast.
Okay, so I just need to bring something up from a GM layer.
I
On
can't
top
wait
of
to see
Gunnar.
Merz is so excited right now. Oh my god.
Dead.
No. Go back. Go back. You're sharing a square with a zombie, my friend.
Oh, I just want to take a look at what I was standing on.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's,
is
not
that?
on
Wait,
the
I'm
wrong
wearing my
side.
stumpy boots.
You are
Can
wearing
you just
dwarven...
stop?
Yeah, you're wearing
Stop.
dwarven hobnail death boots. Undamageable.
Yeah, you... you know what, yeah. Go on and roll an unarmed attack. This'll be an automatic hit on it. I'll roll a d100 to see where you hit it.
Please say it's jump its head.
You're gonna stamp on a leg, so roll equivalent damage to an unarmed attack.
Which is what?
Forget the unarmed rules.
-3, I think?
I think it's -4.
Yeah, but I think that's mighty blow.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's a good point.
Would
Hey,
you like
give me a
to
second.
double check?
Unarmed, yeah, -4. If you have Mighty Blow, it's only a -3.
If you have straight fighting, then it's another less -1.
Yeah, and also, of course, you add your strength bonus.
So for me, it's just a raw 1d10.
That's pretty good unarmed right
I
there.
don't think one... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Roll high. Kick its fucking leg off. Oh no, that's not even damage to this thing.
Yeah, you, much forward, you step down on something, and... Okay, Gunnar, I'm going to need a strength test from you.
Does he get a bonus from me shooting this thing when I see him starting to go under?
Here's the thing. No, he doesn't. Your arrow is not going to go in time, because if he starts to go under, then he's going under.
Right, that's a good point. Okay, well, good luck on your strength test, and then we can all shoot it in its fucking shoot hole.
Actually,
Wait,
how
don't
hard-
we? I'm about to say, doesn't Gunnar still have like the? Isn't he still holding onto the rope?
Yeah, he tied it to me.
Yeah, he's not holding a rope. We've got the rope.
Yeah. It's also 40 yards long. There's a whole lot of slack.
Well, I mean,
I'm pretty sure we're not literally holding it at the very
Holding it at the
fucking
end.
end.
No, we're letting it fall out at least.
Yeah, still.
Okay.
At least initially, it's not going to be able to help him. It's probably going to save his life,
oh yeah,
but it's not going to help him initially.
Initially,
Yeah.
we have to like roll reflexes or initiative and see how fast we can start pulling.
And normally he would, but he went and he took a path that landed on its square. Okay. You have run out of fortune points, yes?
Yeah.
Whoops.
The zombie wins the opposed strength test. You step down on something and then arms wrap around your legs and they pull you down.
Oh shit.
Everyone, Gunnar is being yanked into the water. And now it's time for initiative. Don't mind the zombie to your top left, he's initiative, buddy.
Initiative, bro.
Do we get our ready actions before or after initiative?
Roll first. They will go off before turn order starts properly. But they will be going off in initiative order.
To be honest, in the fairness of making this harder for ourselves, are you sure we want to be taking a shot when Gunnar is underwater and wrestling with a zombie?
I'm convinced that I'm fine, but then when I eventually finish this career path, I'll have a 92 to shooting.
Yet
Jesus.
you're fine. You'll be fine. I have a 50-50.
Alright, is that all of you guys on there? Looks like a yes. So,
Oh, don't
Zebra-
forget our Zevrik, yeah. He shoots bow, right?
Yep, he has a longbow. Oh, I forgot to drag you out, initiative buddy number 2.
Oh no.
Well, it's
Oh
fine.
no.
Is that a problem?
Nah.
Okay, so sort descending. So readied actions will go in terms of. Actually, did Valroy have one?
Yeah. I mean, I'm part of the archer crew. I don't know why I wouldn't.
Well, yeah, it's just you're not standing up at the water's edge with the others who have them. So.
Oh, I was supposed to stand at the edge. I can't make
Oh,
the
you
shot.
don't. You
Okay.
you can make the shot from there. It's just it'll go Valroy, Esva, and then Wolf in terms of resolution. So,
Right.
Valroy.
Now,
Go
is this
ahead.
like I said before? Is this a hard shot? He's underwater and he's on top of a zombie square. Is there going to be a chance that I hit Gunnar instead?
If you miss, well, actually, no, not if you miss. Gunnar is going to be providing the zombie legs with cover.
Okay.
So if you roll a hit on the zombie legs, you are hitting Gunnar in a randomly determined location.
Jesus fucking. As if
It's
I
fine.
need to
After
give
this,
him.
we can do cold shots.
Is if I need to. Wait, when can you do call shots?
Yeah, you can do cold shot.
It's
Huh.
an attack action with a bow, so just make sure you choose like the body.
What's the rules for that? Let me see.
It's under combat actions,
Combat
I believe.
actions.
Let's see here.
Should be.
Reload,
Aim,
switch.
close it. Oh no, I don't see it.
Yeah, I didn't.
It might be in modifiers rules instead, which you've got.
Yeah, maybe. Give me a sec, then.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it's in combat modifiers. I believe you've got a handout for it.
I mean, it's honestly easier to just go to a page in the rulebook with a lot of these. Test difficulty in combat. Attacking a specific hit location is a -20.
Ah. Well, at least if I miss that, I won't be hitting Gunnar, so I
Yeah.
don't trust my luck otherwise. Is calling a shot half an action, so you have to use half an action
It's
to do
just part of the attack action.
Alright, well, oh yeah, it's a readied action, so I can't aim.
Correct. It does have to be a... What is it? It can be an all-out attack. It can't be an aim because you haven't had something to aim at first.
Alright, whatever.
All-out attack is melee only. In this
Whatever the
system,
equivalent
Skow.
is, there's one for shooting a bunch too. Swift attack.
Oh yeah, you can swift attack to make multiple attacks.
It's just that you can't aim because there's nothing to aim at before you make it.
Let's try it. Going to make my attack with a -20.
Your older body hit anyway. Good job.
I meant -20, not plus, but alright.
It's still a hit.
That would be 32, yeah. Hit with 1 DOS, so go on and roll me that damage.
Oh my fucking... What the... Wait, how did I... What?
You got... Because 10s are exploding, so it
Oh
rolled a
my
10
God.
into a 10 into a 3.
Oh my
Look
god.
at you! Look at you! You've just... You know what you just did?
Okay.
You just fixed things because you perfectly heart-shot this fucker, I'm pretty sure.
Shot through the
36. Okay, so it takes 33.
You shot through
Great job, DCL.
I imagine you shooting through its chest,
so-
right through its head.
These are being resolved in initiative order. This does not mean they aren't all happening at once. So as a roll your shot, let's see if you can kill the zombie even more.
Tell you what, am I able to perception to see if there are other targets instead, seeing as they're all happening in an order? So my readied action was shoot at grabbing zombie. If I can see another, I'll swap target off to it. If not, then yeah, I'll just plug that zombie more.
Yeah, roll a visual perception, you'll have a -30. Because
Sounds good to me.
until just now they were stationary in the... Okay, I'll just bring them all up from a GM layer, why not?
Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh, these ones don't have to be called shots. Delightful. I'm probably gonna pick that other water zombie. Oh wait, was that initiative bro ghoul that you pulled out there?
Yeah, that was initiative, bro, ghoul.
Oh, good. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
I was just like, oh god, there is an enemy like right next to us here, and I realized, oh wait, it's over there. Let's see here. All right then, yeah. Let's see here. That one's definitely more in my line of sight than the one over there. Presumably I spot them afterwards, but that's the one I'm going to shoot at then. Shot number 1, shot number 2.
Alright,
Hey, I thought you could only make one attack.
I can
First
double.
one goes wide,
I
or second one
can-
goes wide.
Yeah,
No, I
I
thought-
can perform
but
this swift attack action as a full action. You just can't take an aim action because there's nothing to aim at.
I thought as a ready action, you can only take one half action.
No, ready is unsheathing a weapon or pulling out a thing. That's a different. Oh no, it says ready. That's not what that is.
delay. He's
Yeah,
right,
delay.
Skow.
Oh, delay is a half. Oh,
Reserve a
good.
half action, yeah.
Oh, that's good then, because only the first one worked anyway, and I get to save that arrow.
Yeah. Hooray for you. Go on and roll your damage.
Yeah, no exploding crits.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, back.
Sorry about that. Just had to talk something real quick.
No worries.
That's alright. Wolfram... Savin is still up. Wolfram through 8. Oh, Savin, you're back. Basically... No. Valroy one-shot the zombie that was immediately attacking Gunnar. Esva pointed out a couple nearby, so feel free to redirect that thrown dagger to another one in range.
Sure, probably just this one.
Yep. So
What'd you get to eat there, Savin?
Pizza.
Nice.
Homemade pizza, too.
Oh, delightful.
Ooh.
Skow,
Yes.
Merzendi, if I ever make it over to Great Britain, I'm taking you to the market and getting you pizza ingredients.
Huh? I mean, I'm chef trained. I know how to make a pizza just
No,
fine.
no, just you're gonna sit at your table, and I'm gonna make you a damn pizza.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, I tell you, I'll do you one better. Instead of going to the market to get ingredients, I am 2 buildings away from a place that's called a Burgers and Cocktail Bar.
But it wouldn't be the same.
But it would be a burger and cocktail bar.
So, yeah, that's readied actions. It's now going to be the proper turn order. I need to just get up 1 second.
Sure.
Yes.
Fetch more wine. Also, yeah, look at that fucking shot, Savin. Valroy got a mega exploding crit. He got a triple exploding crit.
It was sexy, man.
10,
Holy
10,
shit.
10. Yeah.
3.
He crit that thing harder than the boss. It's a reveal, a relief.
Luckily,
See,
I
this
didn't
is
do
this
that.
is why everyone loves exploding crits.
Luckily, I didn't
Yes.
fucking do that with our benefactor. Otherwise, he wouldn't
Jesus.
even be getting up.
That would be, for him, 32 damage. I'm pretty sure that 20-something over is a pretty heavy modifier in the critical damage table.
At that point, you just don't get back up.
I just
Fuck off,
realized
dog. You can't
I
have any of
could
my
do
pizza.
pretty solid damage
Savin,
if
you're
I
super
was
quiet.
stomping someone's head in with that.
Yeah.
Or
That's
a great
because my
distraction.
headset is away from my face.
Oh, okay.
It'd also be a great distraction attack. Just stomp on someone's boot to start combat.
Yeah, I mean, it would be. Luckily,
Yeah.
you wear fucking heavy hobnails.
I mean, have you ever had your foot stepped on by a guy in cleats? It hurts like a bitch. Not
Yeah,
super
sure, I
painful,
used to do
but
street hockey. It was fucking
What?
brutal.
Alright, Valroy, what are you doing?
Right. I will. I guess it's time to reload and shoot. So I will try to reload and loose another arrow at this zombie.
Okay.
And since I'm not getting aim, I was talking, so I'm not stealth. Just a flat 50, correct? Or is there any other penalties?
No penalties. Esva was able to point them out, and they haven't done underwater movement yet.
Missed just barely.
Dang.
Alright, my
That's a
turn.
lot of zombies.
Was it?
Fuck.
Esva.
I mean, it's 6, 7, 8. It's just a bunch of Zambos. Let's see here. So Captain Overkill is dealt with. There's an injured one here, 14. That one's 24. I should take advantage of my better, range and just try and plug this zombie some more. Because I figure I should let the slower people deal with the closer ones. It seems like a smart person thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
oh wow, that's a lot more zombies than I thought there were.
Yep, yeah, you scrolled down as well.
Yeah, actually, I just zoomed out.
Yeah.
11 plus, yeah.
Alright.
This guy doesn't count.
Oh, trust me.
number
Once I
one.
get to dry land, I'll be fine.
Oh, damn.
Is that 6? Is that 6 successes?
It is 6 successes, but I also rolled high in the damage, so that's shot number 1.
And that was the top guy, yeah?
Yeah, guy over here.
Okay, so...
Huh. I mean, I have a second shot. I don't think there is a thing for Warhammer Fantasy for reassigning extra attacks, is there?
No.
No.
Alright,
You
if
have
you
to-
want to... Does it have crit damage to roll before I hit it with the second?
It... does, it's 2 over, so...
Do you have to call both your shots before you make them?
I mean, I chose the swift attack action without aiming, so... I'm not going to go back on it and be like, oh, I guess it was just a normal attack, because it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. So, roll me that D100, Skow.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was sipping. Precious
Oh, yeah, I
mama's
thought there
medicine.
I thought they were mooks and they didn't get that crit thing, but whatever.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh yeah.
That would
Oh,
just
God.
slow shit down. Oh,
Damn
well.
it! I fucking hovered over it, and you know when the role description stays on your fucking bar?
And you have to refresh.
Yes. 1 second. I won't even bother. I'll just take an hour off myself for the second shot. We can assume it was a dope overkill, though.
And Gunnar, the pressure that was wrapped around your lower body has given up. Although, when you pull yourself up and take a breath, you see there is an arrow protruding right between your legs.
Oh! Damn, you almost hit something important.
To be fair, it was fucking one hell of a shot. Isn't there a bonus from the high ground? There would be, except look at the distance. Like, if I was plugging someone in the ground 4 feet below me and I'm next to them, sure, maybe. But sadly, range delays distance.
I was explaining.
Question: how quickly can I slosh through the water?
Half speed.
Oh, God.
Also, you have to spend a half action to stand back up.
Okay.
So 2 squares a turn.
And plus that, I do have my knife and shield out, so it's good. Question, these reeds over here by the wall, is that kind of like marshy ground, or is that just still water?
That's... that might give you some purchase. The thing is, as it is, they're still prone in the water. I'm just letting all of the things cancel out right now. When they stand up, you'll start getting bonuses for,
Shooting at
having
sluggy zombies.
having an advantage of being on higher ground.
And from there, I'll try to make it to the dry ground over here.
It doesn't matter since Esva's shots have all been amazing, but if they're prone, you should have bonus against range.
They do. At the same time as well, there's a bonus for them being, like, basically stuck in the mud incidentally. So they, as Merz said, like, she's cancelling out the bonuses and just making them flat shots.
Okay.
And then it becomes a bonus afterwards when they are actually, up and moving.
Yeah. Or if, you guys were standing in the swamp, you would have a big penalty, because then you don't really have any advantages over them. They just have the advantages over you against being shot at.
Question, can I make a perception check and see if I can see anything new? Or is there not really getting anything better than what's already here?
Esva has pointed out the zombies. From there, you're not going to be able to see anything more.
Alright, yeah.
Zabrik will have to come out the other side of the tree and will then put an arrow in that zombie. Hopefully. Or not.
Or not. Not's always an
I
option.
just noticed that fucking moo in Savin chat. God damn, that's a good moo.
What?
What was that?
Okay.
The moo
Another
in
thing.
Savin chat, I'll share that for the others in the prawn thing.
Jolka.
Oh, is that the rope? Well. No, I have no ranged weapon, so.
He without range need not fear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone was posting that in images and porn on
Okay.
regular fan chat.
Can you not please interrupt?
Sorry.
Can I ready action to attack anything that comes on land?
Yep.
Alright.
Amelia, what do you...
Oh god, I'm not even sure I can do anything in this situation. I'm just gonna go next to Wolf and prepare an action to smack anything that comes close. And by anything, I mean zombies. If any hostiles come close, I'm just gonna smack them. That is all.
Oh yeah, zombies are still exempt from her non-violence thing.
Not really.
They're not people.
Oh, true.
They just used to be
If
people.
anything, it would be better if I let them rest instead of having them held there as undead. Jelly would
Well,
look favorably
Why the
upon that.
fuck did Raven move there? God damn it. Fucker.
Man.
Well, he moved there so he could, see the nearby zombie to shoot at.
Immediately moved into Savin's carefully planned, "This is where I want to stand, don't forget that" line.
Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. I'll just wade out into the water, and what could go wrong? 1, 2, 3, sploosh. And then quick draw out the blunderbuss and let them have it.
Alright. As they are, they cannot succeed. Roll damage.
Boom.
Alright. Good damage.
Yeah, pretty good.
Shit. I forgot to save
now,
it.
zombie turn.
God,
No, Tasha, don't chew on that.
Yes?
I forgot to tell Gunnar not to
No.
fire a gun.
Yes.
Oh god, regeneration.
So that one goes away.
Fuck off, zombies.
Fuck off, Rob Zombie.
That one recovered
Yeah.
from negative 30 fucking something.
Yeah, Gunnar, as you are wading through the water, you hear a crash from behind you. And as you glance back, there is a zombie standing there, an arrow embedded halfway through its chest, literally sticking out of its back. And it roars.
Shit. Thought I took that one down.
And now it's time for fear tests.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Haven't we already encountered the undead on this island?
Doesn't mean we're used to it. Failed.
Even Amelia failed.
What? No.
Damn.
Fucking burn a fortune point on that shit. You're not allowed to fail.
Ah, shit. And I'm the one that can just snap us out of fucking fear immediately with a blessing of courage.
Do you have a fortune point to spend, Amelia?
I do. I don't want to, though.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess the fear rules are going to get a lot of work today.
I'm just gonna go ahead and burn a fortune point real quick to re-roll.
So that's plus
Okay.
140.
Actually, no, that's a waste of time because only have a 30% chance. Fuck it.
You all
Yeah,
agree
no,
to this?
fuck.
Screwed.
Wait, what? Oh, I added the plus. I failed anyway.
Yeah, and of course Rem left before pressing the willpower button.
Where did Rim go?
I don't know, he just said be right back. So let's start with Skow. Roll a d100. Skow, why are you adding your degrees of failure? This is fear, not terror.
Skow.
Yeah, my bad. It's just Amiga 73.
Okay, 73. Panic grips Esva. She must flee away from the source of the fear as fast as she can. If prevented from doing so, some shit happens, but nothing is preventing her from doing so. So on her turn, Ezra is leaving. Let's move down to Amelia. Roll D100.
What? That was not supposed to happen.
You rolled a D00.
D0s are not useful, I'm afraid. 55. Reeling with shock, Amelia backs away from the source of the fear. She cannot willingly approach the zombies, but may otherwise act normally, albeit with a -10 penalty in all tests, until you get over yourself.
Amazing! That
Next.
means I can use a blessing of courage.
Yeah, actually, that's convenient. Valroy, D100.
No, I forget. You can just put an R, right?
Yep,
Little
/R.
Yes.
53.
Okay, same thing as Amelia. You can't bring yourself to approach, but otherwise you act normally with a -10.
And that applies to all zombies, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Don't worry about the one behind you. He's initiative, buddy. He isn't real.
I was just wondering, would it be smarter just to aim at another zombie and be like, yeah, Gunnar's got that one?
So, next is Wolfram.
Oh boy. Hey.
38. Fear grips Wolfram and he begins to shake and tremble. He suffers a 10% penalty on all tests until he gets over himself. Now, Jolka. D100, please.
Oh, well, just like I'm running away.
75. Yep, panic grips you. You must flee until you get over yourself.
Don't worry, you're not
Gunnar, you
That's
owe
the-
me a fear test. You didn't press the button.
I need to do what now?
Fear test. Make it, you son of a bitch.
And you're out of fortune, aren't you?
Yep.
Alright, roll a D100.
Wait, do we get a bonus because we already fought undead today?
Nope.
No, you have not grown familiar with them yet.
Hey.
69.
You turned into a necrophiliac. Congratulations.
That's not how that works.
That's exactly how
You're
that works, and you know it.
stricken with terror. You may take no actions except to defend yourself or move away from zombies until you get over yourself. Finally, Zebra. Is in the wolf train. 10% penalty to things.
Alright.
So, now, those zombies have to spend their turn getting back up. The others, or just swim. You know what, you're an irrelevant zombie, you're too far away, fuck you. Like, if they're in the far corners of the map, fuck them. They're not going to arrive before you guys either withdraw or kill so many zombies that those ones have become inconsequential.
And then it's this one time where you decide to say fuck it, that they become hero zombies. They wait for
Alright. And as the sound of the blunderbuss shot starts clearing. Say, Savin, would you like to roll me a 1d8?
I sure would, Merz.
I really hate that I forgot to tell you not to
8
fire.
more zombies!
I thought of it too, DCL. I
So-
just decided I didn't care enough.
Yeah,
I
from
always
the
care enough.
southeast, you start hearing a distant yelping sound. Valroy, what was your fear effect, my friend?
I am in fear, and I have to. I got Amelia's. I'm unable to approach. -10 if I want to do anything to directly, I believe.
Yeah, I assume you would like to take a free action at the start of your turn to attempt to get over yourself.
Yes. Free action. Is that just another willpower test?
Yeah, at this point it's unmodified. Next turn and it'll start getting easier. Hey!
Hey.
They spooked you for just a moment. You shake it off and you're back at full operational capacity.
Fucking. Real question is, do I shoot the one next to Gunnar?
Shoot the ones as far away from us as you can.
That is fair. Agree with the tactics of that. I could shoot that one all the way down there, but I'll shoot this one instead, because that one's still at full HP.
Yeah.
So, let's try to make that shot. Weapons. Reload and attack again. Wait, where do you say the sound was coming from, by the way?
The southwest, sorry.
Ooh, alright. So, like, down this way, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I will stay where I am for right now. Make another shot. Let me take that attack. Boop. Oh, hey.
Which zombie were you shooting again, I'm sorry?
Shooting this, the one at full elf down here. This one.
Okay, yep. He's a zombie, he does not into dodge.
12. On the body.
Yep. The arrow embeds itself in the rotten body by a solid thud.
That is my turn.
Alright. Esva, would you like to try to get over yourself? Skow?
Scowl, pedo pal.
Apparently not.
Okay, she just doesn't feel it. She's just not talking.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Voice is still voice. Sorry, was there something I missed?
No, just in not having any acknowledgement sort of made me think you
right,
weren't
yes.
here.
No, my bad. Although I think I will get up now and fetch another drink. Or maybe something to eat.
Yeah, that's fine. As Esva runs the fuck away.
For fuck's
No, that's
sake.
fine.
I mean, can you not remove me from the turn order and just leave me on the side there? I'll get shots to
You're-
come back, won't I?
You're on the GM layer, so
Okay.
I'll
alright.
call you up when you can roll.
Sure.
Gunnar, would you like to get over yourself? Although someone getting up from unquestionably dead is weird. You're a Norscan.
I've seen weirder.
Your dad did it once. He took an arrow to the dick and decided to keep living. Nothing was scarier than that.
It actually became a fashion style, piercings.
Yeah.
No, right?
Oh, no, just piercings in general, not dick piercings.
Okay, good. Anyway.
I think I'm gonna still try to continue shimmying towards dry land.
Alright, would you like to do a full action move?
I have a feeling if I full action move, there's going to be a chance that I fall into the swamp.
If you ran, you would have a chance to fall into the swamp. If you just double move, you'll be fine.
And full in this case would be, what, 8?
Normally 8, but it's difficult terrain, so you would move 4 squares.
Or you could move 2 squares and attack this fool.
That'd get me back into deep water.
And actually, that brings up a point. You did get into the slightly shallower area, so if you wanted to double move instead of being 4, it would be 6 squares.
And that
Which would get you to shore.
I mean, y'all got Jolka, and if I can handle this shore over here, I can start working on these Zambles over here. Y'all okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds fair if I can get over myself.
Don't worry, I'll get right on that.
Please end in an actual square, not halfway between 2. That's where you should be. Alright. Sabrick will attempt his willpower. And fail. Well, you just have a -10 on shooting a zombie. And he misses. Good job, Sabrick.
This guy's been really useful.
I mean, he was helpful in the initial fight. But this session, yeah, he has done nothing.
So,
Oh, well. Okay,
Done nothing but charge me intensely.
someone roll me a d3, please.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
Okay.
Valroy.
Welcome back, Skow. Yeah. You can come out of the GM lair now. I mean, you had already come out, so...
oh no.
I assume that's an initiative.
A trio...
Yeah.
Yeah. A trio of hunched humanoid figures sprinting along the edge of the swamp come into view from behind a rotten wood. That's them for now. They do actually have to spend a turn getting here. Jolka.
Alright. Is there any modifier?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Alright, just checking. Of course.
So, Jolka leaves as well.
Well,
Yes?
how far is her run? Can she actually run that far? 9. So...
That's 9 squares, remember, so that's off the map.
Okay, yeah, so she's off the map. Okay. I think an Esva went as well.
Yep.
Yep. So, so 2 of your best actual combatants are just running.
It's okay, the power couple will save
Amelia.
us.
Hey, Amelia. I hear you have some spells now.
Yes, and I
So
don't want
I've
to get
got-
over myself. I want to stay scared.
I've got interesting news for you.
Yeah?
When you cast spells around this mansion, you're rolling an additional d10.
Oh no.
Would I know that?
You are actually attuned to Shalya's power. Yes, you can feel the winds of magic. They are blowing considerably faster here than they were on the rest of the isle. At least the parts you've been to.
I want to risk it.
For
I'm
the
gonna risk
brisket?
it. Yep.
Do it.
Half action, Blessing of Courage on Wolfram.
Oh boy.
Guys, it's his turn next.
Oh boy.
Okay.
But Wolfram can already act still.
Boom, 10. Wolfram, you're no longer scared.
Yes.
Amelia, you need to roll me the additional d10.
Only good time.
Oh, you don't get doubles, okay.
I am very much aware of that. Now, who's next? That was only half action. I think you can do it twice. So Jolka or
Yeah, get Jolka back here. We need her to guard up.
but Esva.
I moved 10 squares, so I might not be out of range.
That has
obviously,
12 squares range.
Oh, then yes,
You were
I'm
right
just
next to me.
barely. I am barely in range.
Counterpoint.
Hold
Esva
on
can
one
attack from further away.
second.
Sure.
This is true, but I can't do anything right now.
I think Jolka.
I
They'll
do
be
just
able
want
to
to
cast
check if you can cast multiple spells in one turn.
Yeah, that would actually be a good idea because I don't think you can do that in the 40k system. So you might not be able to do it here as well. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I apologize if I fuck up.
You shouldn't feel sorry for fucking up.
No. As in, like, my decision to keep going to this land over here hurts y'all over there.
Yeah, it occurs to me that we might end up just leaving you here, because boy howdy did the two fighters on our side run the fuck away.
Hey, we'll
But
get
don't
them
worry, I'll be a
back
trained zombie
eventually.
killer at the end of this.
Yeah, we just
Literally-
come back with Franks, and there's a bunch of corpses around you, so, you know.
God fucking damn it.
Literally,
Okay. A character cannot take more than one cast action on his turn. Cast actions allow characters to use magic spells.
Now let's see if I can get a
Alice! As you are not aware of that, I will allow you to redirect your Blessing of Courage from Wolf to someone else this one time.
Nah, it's done now. Wolf is blessed. He's no longer scared. And I'm not managing to get out of my fear, so I'm staying there with it prepared the rest of my half action, preparing to smack anything that comes close. Next turn.
Alright. Wolf.
Alright, well, just gonna 1, 2, 3, come over here. Quick draw a knife and huck it into the zombie closest to Amy, because stay the fuck away from my waifu. And let's see, yep. Hey, I missed. Also, it occurs to me I'm not getting these throwing knives back, so, well. That's unfortunate, those are expensive.
Alright. Zombies. So... I will say, I am surprised zombies have, normal human move speed, but they do.
Oh.
Fucking bring it, bitch. Let's go.
This one will roll a d2 between Rafen and Wolf. He'll charge Rafen. This one will actually make it up to dry land and can also charge Rafen. This other one.
We should have had the rope ready. Now we're about to get rock steady.
Oh yeah, didn't Amelia prepare a bonk?
Yes.
Yep, I was just moving people
Okay, fair
first.
enough.
And he's
So-
gunned up, so I don't get that -10.
Yeah,
And you have the high ground too, because you're up on the land here.
This is Amelia we're talking about. This is not for fighting.
unfortunately, the high ground does not make up a 22.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's
Oh
alright.
well.
Right. So how far away are those ghouls, and how quickly are they moving?
We don't know.
Hold on first. There are some zombie attacks.
Oh, I thought you said Roy.
No, I'm sorry. If I did, that was a mistake. Actually, this zombie will roll a d2 between which of you he was going for. Okay, he's going for Wolf.
Alright.
Oh, that below misses, and the two attacking Zebra.
Well,
Did I give you dodge blow? I gave you dodge blow. Zombies surge out of the water, clad in the tattered remnants of their old adventuring gear and bearing weapons that decayed too much to be recognizable. Though they make great efforts to strike at you, they fail, ultimately.
that's right.
Alright. Valroy, the ghouls are as far away as they actually are, which is to say they're about 40 meters away. And they are, moving at actually about normal human pace.
Even through the muck and grime, or are they just coming through a dirt path?
They are hugging the edge of a dirt path.
Okay. So 40 meters is how many square meters is each square again? Like 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they're about like fucking 8 squares? No, not 8 squares. 2. Damn it.
About 20 squares away.
Yeah, thank you. So they've got some time before they get here, and there's 3 of them. Crap. I guess I try to reload and shoot one of them.
Alright, which one? Lead
Let's-
one, mid one, back one.
Let's do the leading one that's charging towards me.
Okay, remember, at this range, he's not in your weapon's normal range.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're 80 meters away. So what would be the penalty to try to shoot them?
No, they're about 40 meters away, not 80.
Oh, I thought you said... Okay.
No,
Well-
I said 40.
Sorry. What's the penalty to shoot them? Like a -10?
I believe so. Just one moment.
Fair enough.
A -20 penalty applies to all shots taken at long range, actually.
Shit. Feels no bueno. Might need to start legging it. Well, they're decently far away and the other zombies are occupied, so time to be a roguey rogue and try to see if I can't hide off the map and start training shots, since I shoot better when I actually have time to aim.
Okay. You don't actually get to go off the map, but
Okay.
you can pick a place and hide there.
That's right. Let me see. 2. I hide around the tree. The dead tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. Try to hide around the dead tree.
You can roll concealment. Everyone is actually occupied and distracted. You'll have a plus 20, actually.
Watch this go wrong. Okay, never mind.
And here I was secretly hoping that you'd crit fail and your cape would get caught and you would hang yourself.
I was secretly thinking that's exactly what would happen, and I just sit back and cry. I'm glad it was not the case.
Alright, Esva, you now have a plus 10 to get over yourself. You didn't need it! Hey!
Okay, as a half action, I'll step in, which means I'm gonna end up here, I think. Or am I up here? One of those two, whichever the fuck it is. Okay. And then for the other half action, I will shoot a... do I shoot there, actually? It's a good question. Actually, charging is a full action. I could charge back onto the fray and just, like, hack this zombie, couldn't I?
You could, yes.
Actually, no. Well, charge onto the fray and hack that one. Do him a solid. Because right now they're getting outnumbering bonuses, right?
Assuming you have you have a quick draw.
What I mean to say is that I'm going to come back onto the field and shoot a zombie.
Yeah, unfortunately, this isn't
Damn this
5th
game.
edition D&D. You can't draw a weapon as part of them. Actually, hold on and let me check. It might give an exception for drawing a weapon on a charge.
I doubt the game's going to be that nice about it. I don't see actions.
Yeah, but I put together the combat actions handout as just a quick reference thing. It isn't anywhere in the book, so I had to
Fair enough.
write it. Nope, doesn't in this one. Weirdly enough, I know Pathfinder does that.
Yes. Alright, I would rather not shoot into the fray and risk icing someone, and those are some very damaged zombies. Gunnar can probably hold against 2 of the bastards. I'm going to shoot that wounded one in the water. Those ghouls are a bit outside of my comfortable range.
Okay.
Alright.
Hit a Zamble
shit.
in the arm, and yeah. I guess now, drop it.
Sorry. Stay down.
Gunnar, you have a pack of friends.
I guess I can move up to this one zombie and start attacking them since I apparently have the high ground.
Don't do it, Anakin.
Which one, zombie? Yep, you are indeed attacking from a position of advantage. Which will, give you a plus 10.
Shit.
Oh! Good work. Zabrik will roll to get over himself with a plus 10.
Good God.
Yep, he will quick draw an axe and try to cut down the more injured zombie. Ghouls. Fortunately, they're unfortunately for them, fortunately for you guys, they've sort of run out of ground for a bit, so they'll be having to spend double movement to get through here, but...
If only we had popular media, we'd know to aim for the head.
ghouls surge forwards. Jolka, please roll willpower with a +10.
Oh. Nope.
You continue to run away, and roll me a d8 of fate. You
Oh,
want a 4 or lower, please. For
No,
your
well,
sake.
that's not gonna happen. Nope,
Oh.
not do it.
Jolka, in your terror, you take a turn and lose sight of the rest of the party.
Well, shit.
I want to re-roll a character.
Well, we'll get back to Jolka, after everyone else has resolved their shit.
Oh dear.
Years of O.
I was... Actually, real quick point. I had been assuming Gunnar had been holding them, but he was wading through muck. And he probably handed them off to someone. Who has the maps?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
Wolfram has the
Wolf
maps.
Wolf is party leader. Our boy Wolf is always party leader.
Yeah.
He's a face.
I also am the next highest navigator, so
Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
like that's why I said me.
I just agreed that Wolf gets to hold all the things so that he can be held accountable if things go wrong, but they never do.
Yeah, because I'm the best.
Amelia, it's your turn. But
Smack!
unfortunately, your little dwarf buddy is out of sight.
Smack some bitches up.
Oh,
Congratulations, you colleged it.
I hear it.
Well, it's enough to send the zombie tumbling.
The Jolka is not in courage range, is he?
No, not
Can't even
anymore.
see her anymore.
No.
Anyone else looking terrified?
Jolka is gone now.
Now to
Anyone else
re-roll a
has a-
character.
Yoka's in a better place now.
Is there anyone else in the
That's
vortex of fear?
off the island, probably.
Yolka's being used for the blood sacrifice.
Zabrik is still under fear effects.
Okay, not for long. I'm risking it.
Okay. Roll another d10. Let's see. I mean, if
I
it's
mean-
anything other than a 1,
Right.
good things happen.
Yeah.
No. You succeed the spellcasting check.
Because I
He's-
got good dice!
Yep.
Yeah, because you're in the place of weird magical shit.
And I don't
Hooray.
get insanity!
You wouldn't
I mean,
anyway.
it's
Not
not
all
on
of
the
your
table.
dice were 1s.
Yeah, it has to be every dice is
Oh
a
no,
one.
this is just a
Yeah,
place
Oh.
of strong magical.
That's just showing off how fucking dope your willpower is. Thanks for rubbing it in.
Yeah, so Amelia is, so Amelia has overcome, her fear effect, as has everyone except Jolka. Good job,
Yep.
everyone except Jolka. You get to live.
Oh,
I feel so bad for Yoka.
Oh, really? God damn it.
We will actually see what happens with you after this. After enough of this combat is concluded that I determine you can kill zombies.
And Yolka's going to blood sacrifice.
Wolfram.
Like Pixies.
so while searching for more economical means of making ranged attacks, I discovered that throwing knives are part of Specialist Weapon Group Throwing.
Really?
It sure seems like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Fucking hell.
This game's
So,
fucking weapon categories.
what's the
Yeah.
penalty for using a non-proficient weapon? That
Come on, it's a fucking throwing
You
knife.
halve your ballistic skill, but also... Fuck that, it's a throwing dagger. It's an
It's
ordinary weapon.
Okay.
I thought that things like shurikens and boluses belonged to the throwing specialist.
Nets and bullets.
The
They
the
do, but
thing
also
is,
throwing knives and hand
dagger
axes.
slash star. A shuriken is a throwing star. Rules as written, they're the same. A throwing dagger, fuck that shit, it's an ordinary weapon. Otherwise it wouldn't do that little damage and be that expensive.
Okay.
Obviously, you've never seen glorious Nippon kunai. Specialist weapon folded many times.
Alright. Well, that
All that
being
is the
said,
throwing
either
knife and
way,
Marauder.
it occurs to me that the zombie is right here, so I'm just gonna pop over. Actually, wait. Can I spend a half action curb stomping the zombie in front of me so it doesn't get back up?
You know what?
Just
Yeah, you can.
fucking
Yeah,
bite
boy.
the curb, bitch. Boom!
Yeah, boy, that's some Dead Island strats there.
Alright. And then with my other half action, I will pull out my throwing knife and whew, go chuck at the nearest zombie.
One in front of Zabrak?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
And you drop it.
Goddamn right I do. Running out of
Alright.
throwing daggers now.
Zombies. Well, I have 3 toughness tests to make. Oh, no. The 2 in front of Zabrak aren't getting back up. The other one, however, is.
God damn it. We've shot that guy so many times.
I'll
You
get
have.
knocked down. I'll get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down.
You haven't done as much damage to it as you did to the one you just curb stomped, though. That
Wait.
was the real OG zombie.
That other one
But
didn't come back up.
yeah, the one you did 23 damage to originally got back up, but since someone spent an additional half action killing it and then stamping on its face repeatedly, I'm not gonna.
Wait, do those
Bring it
ghouls
back
move up
again.
already?
They moved up a bit, yes.
Okay.
Their turn happened.
God, how many times do I have to kill that zombie?
More than you care for.
Okay, so Gunnar, one will make an all-out attack on you, one will make a charge attack. And they outnumber you, so
This is gonna be fun.
the all-out attack misses, the charge.
I would like to parry.
Okay, go ahead.
Parry his fist with your. Parry his face with your fist.
That trick's reserved for you. Damn it.
Okay.
Oh
The
dear.
zombie charging at you slips under your shield and its rusty and swamp water coated blade slides up underneath your leather armor.
This game is fucking brutal.
Hits
I
your
don't
body.
like it hurt.
How much damage do you actually take?
I got it.
Yeah, how much is it?
Grand total? 5.
Not bad.
Wait. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
How much more
Toughness
punishment
plus
can you
armor.
take, buddy?
I might be able to tank one more hit of that before I am in deep shit.
Okay.
Actually, considering that there's 3 people over here, I'm already in shit, but it's not as deep as it could be.
It's fine. I'm going to try and help alleviate that weight.
Okay, Valroy.
I see the ghouls. I'm hiding and I'm aiming. So I'm going to try to shoot first one in the face. Try to shoot that one.
Okay, it It isn't an officially surprised combatant, but it does not know about the archer. You'll have a 20% bonus on top of your aim.
Alright. See if I can hit. Attack. Oop. Ooh.
Boom.
And the head. Roy's been
Alright.
watching movies. Ah, no crit. That was a 7. Was that 8 successes or 7 successes?
7.
Okay, so either way, I cannot replace damage.
How many attacks do you have?
And then I guess
He doesn't have rapid reload yet, so
I never get
can
rapid
only
reload.
make one.
I would have to both get rapid reload and another attack. I am a thief, not an archer.
It'll happen eventually, I'm sure.
So that was a 1/2 action.
If he goes assassin, he gets more attacks.
Did you not aim, actually?
I aimed last turn, or is that not how that works again?
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Can I use the other half action to try to still remain out of notice? If not, I'll just move back past the tree for cover.
You're trying to do sniping rolls in a game of manly melee combat.
I know.
What he's really trying to do is, Skyrim it.
Yeah. Basically, I can't bullshit
Skyrim.
tactics.
I don't think that the ghoul... Like, you're going to have to move and get another cover spot. Ghouls aren't smart, but they're not that stupid.
I will actually be bold and try to move up.
Don't go to the bush!
Well, I mean, that's the only place I can, because I can't go off the map, right? That's the only other place where there's cover. Or if I can just circle around the tree, but if that counts.
You could circle around the tree. And I was more saying about you can't go off the map, as in, I'm not extending the map to the left. That's an awful lot of effort. You can...
Yeah.
You can actually head to the west and find some cover. It's just... Then we're going to have to do some theatre of the mind bullshit.
Alright. I will take cover again, and... Will I take a penalty since I already shot it once?
No, it's going to have a bonus to its perception roll against you.
Alright. Do I get any bonuses because of the tree?
You'll have a +10. It cannot succeed.
Okay.
Fucking 8 degrees of success. God
Boy's a sneaky boy.
Esva.
Okay, would you like me to move up and take a shot at this Zimble Zamble, or stay where I am and take 2 shots at a ghoul?
Help, Gunnar.
I will say helping Gunnar will probably put you at penalty.
I mean, that thing's in the low ground. It's not like they're mano a mano in the toes.
Oh wait, no, you're just in range to be able to shoot.
Correct. Yes, that's I counted that out. I am just at exact 30 if I'm there. Bang.
Oh, I'm actually off the turn order. Okay. I did not catch on to that.
What? God damn.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, no, I didn't put my bonus in. Never mind. So yes, that is a hit by just barely.
Oh, yeah, were you hitting one to the north of him or one to
The
east
north
of
one.
him?
Definitely not the east one. That would be harder. Yeah, I forgot to put my 10 in.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Yep.
Getting to
Yay!
Let's see. You know what? It doesn't matter where it hits. Deals a good chunk of damage. Gunnar.
It would have been in the body.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
I moved. I can't full attack.
Okay.
She had to move.
My turn. And since I'm not moving, I can get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you can.
If you preemptively assign targets, then you can choose more than one. Leave.
I'm more forgiving with melee than I am with ranged.
Yeah. Well, they're like toe to toe as opposed to you have to pick a target and you can't double tap the swapping person.
9 to the damage.
Okay, which zombie were you attacking? The injured one or the healthy one?
Injured.
I figured as much. Your axe crushes the top of its skull. It falls into the water.
Okay, is this traditional zombie rules? If you destroy the head, it's down, period?
Ah. Do you have knowledge necromancy?
No. If we had a midget, they could probably make a pretty good guess.
Other than holding grudges, I failed to see what midgets have to do with her.
Oh, no, not you, the even smaller midgets. The mood is really close to, like, Necromancy Center.
Well, you do have another attack, I believe.
If I make a... Could I just stomp it and make sure it stays down?
Oh yeah, instead of making the other attack, you can make sure to finish off this zombie.
Yeah, we're doing Dead Island rules.
Alright, Zabrik. Yeah, there's quite a host of the undead coming from the south, so he will shoot a ghoul. The injured ghoul, I think. Full
Holy
hit.
shit, he hit something.
And unfortunately that doesn't kill it. While he does have quick draw, he does not have enough hands to quick draw between his hand axe, his longbow, and his shield all in the same turn.
Surely he can just like quick draw a shield to his hand though, as opposed to getting his main weapon and then quick drawing the other weapon afterwards.
Yeah. The thing is, last turn he drew his axe to fight off the two zombies that had gotten in his face.
Oh,
now
and then he swapped to a longbow to shoot, so he can't swap again to a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid the NPCs do have limits. It's
Not when you're rolling.
I mean,
Well,
they exist just because they laugh at them.
Well, my priestess most certainly had limits.
Alright, ghouls. Hi, Fran. Valroy succeeded, so this ones can't charge. They can't reach Wolf and Amelia and Esva either, so. Oh, yeah, actually, these can't actually charge that far anyway. They will run up to him, though, and give the one that could charge a bonus. Yay, bonuses. So, claw attack on Zebra.
Oh, that's cool.
He dodged last turn, not this turn, so... Oh. Fran, what's... I didn't assign you any armor. Have some armor. It's probably leather, you're a light-ranged character. Oh well... Not like anyone needed him for a personal quest or anything.
God, fucking... Please tell me he's not dead.
I couldn't... Oh, well, he does have to make a... what's he test? -10.
Is that to getting a sickness? Ooh,
It's to taking extra damage.
Oh.
Oh dear. Fuck your personal quest. This motherfucker's dead.
Take the defensive action.
He took an additional 2 damage because he failed his toughness test and ghouls pass illnesses. Jolka wanders around in the woods, lost. Amelia.
Oh, did she not get a snap out of it at least?
Did only
by ghouls.
did the only the
She
one
has. Jolka has unfortunately gone too far for her snap out of its to matter for this fight. She's going to have a scene to herself afterwards.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to charge the ghoul.
did only the one ghoul
Oh
attack?
god, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
only
it's
one
probably
ghoul
gonna kill him,
reached with a charge. The others had to run to get up.
See, that's not even that bad.
Which actually means, Amelia, the ghoul you are about to charge, you will have a 20% bonus to hit, which will give you a total 30% bonus.
No, I don't hit it.
For once.
Wow.
Mwah.
Alright.
Next turn. Actually,
Wolf.
no. Still have a no, that took a full action. Shit.
Bonsai. I will quick draw my hand axe out and get stuck in here, I guess. So, charge is 10%, right? And then gang up for another 10%, so plus 20.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Yep.
And that's how that. Oh.
Why'd I get in the melee?
Zombies. This one will charge Gunnar. The other one next to Gunnar will all out attack Gunnar. This one will slowly swim. This one isn't going to get close enough in time. I'm just deleting you. You possibly have a chance of getting into melee. You get to continue to exist. And meanwhile, on Gunnar.
Yeah.
Stab misses. Stab misses. Alright, Valroy. The friends are here.
Oh man, it is a mess.
It could be worse.
This situation is pretty ugly, but worried about the ghouls. So can this ghoul like just circle around and try to whack me?
Which ghoul, sorry?
This one. I guess you'd have to leave and provoke opera from like 2 characters. So
Well, currently only one of them has a melee weapon ready, but yes, he would have to disengage or face the wrath of Amelia.
which one has the weapon ready? Oh, I thought you meant only a ghoul had a weapon ready. Right. Let's just try to take an attack off the table. So I will have to reload and shoot. Means no hiding. So that is what I will do.
Also, Rob can hear a tapping coming from your end.
That's not me.
That it
I
said
said
it was
Rob.
me. Yeah, because I'm leaning forward at my. I'm leaning right next to my keyboard as I'm tapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the risk. I want to get this guy off the thing, so I will make my shots. I'll pop out and surprise motherfucker's face. Let's make that weapon attack. Still have a good chance to miss. And what do you know? This is my turn.
Esva.
Alright, I shoot that ghoul. Let's
The
see
injured
about...
one, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna see about fucking up less. I don't want to shoot the other ghouls. They ran their turn, didn't they? So I'd have a negative.
Mm-hmm.
These two are within a thingy of yards. Am I able to assign 1 and 1? Or am I stuck with the one target? I'm fine either way.
Aye. So long as you assign it in advance, it's fine.
Okay, ghoul then zombie. Ghoul hit, zombie miss. 7 on the ghoul.
Alright. You kill the ghoul.
On the plus side, you guys, ghouls aren't undead. So hopefully they don't fucking regenerate.
They aren't.
They do
aren't.
have regenerate.
They don't. Well, they're not supposed to have regenerate.
Well, you don't know that.
They do.
Yeah, but Esva does not know that. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
ghouls aren't dead creatures. They can't.
No,
regenerate.
they're horribly tainted monsters.
Yeah.
Huh.
Skow knows enough Blood Bowl.
Yeah,
know
that's
the
it's a
ghouls
fun. They
don't
even made
get
it.
the regenerate special rule.
Yeah, they. As I say, they even put it in Blood Bowl. The bastards. You can't. Not only do they not regenerate, you can't use a necromancer on them to get them back if they die.
Well,
They're living
okay.
creatures, it fucking blows. It's such important pieces too. Yeah, that's my turn.
Gunnar, you have friends. Is Ram here?
Remiel. I missed that guy. It's a shame he died in the
I'm just gonna go ahead with Zabrik's turn. He'll quick draw switch to his hand axe and try to cut the knees off of the ghoul next to him.
Yeah, it's a +10.
It's actually a lot of pluses now I think about it, because that ghoul ran, which is a +20, and
Oh, wait,
more
did
+10, and then he can aim.
Did I get the bonus from the ghoul who charged?
No, that charging doesn't give a bonus.
Oh, charging does not get a bonus to range?
No, if anything as well, when things run, it's harder to shoot them than it is to hit them in melee. It would actually have been a -20 to hit the running ones with a bow.
Really?
+20, but not that he... Yeah, it is. It's harder to shoot someone who's running. It's a lot easier to fucking hit them with a weapon.
No, I mean, is that actually a combat thing?
Yes.
Well...
He can change that for his fucking 7 DOS, though.
Yeah, he will. Alright. Ram, are you back now? Nope. So, ghoul turn.
Hello?
Oh, you are back!
Oh, only comes back when you move on to someone else's turn.
I completed someone else's turn. I was
I
about
am
to move on to the
terribly
next
sorry about that.
person's. It's okay. You have zombies. What do?
Any of them wounded or anything?
Nope.
Can I attack the one that I have the high ground against?
Yep.
Good hit.
And actually, you drop it. Would you like to spend a half action stomping on it until it stops moving?
Yep.
Well, not a half action, but substitute your attacks to do that. And Zabrik's gone, and now it's ghouls. And honestly, if the ghouls miss, which they probably will, this will be the last turn of the combat, you can just Unless they do some actual damage, you're gonna finish this off. But speaking of doing actual damage, this one will charge Wolf, the other will all out Zabrek.
Oh no,
Yeah,
leave me alone.
over there then.
What?
After I'm done with this zombie here, do you want me to wait back over to you? You guys over there on that shore, do you want me to wait back over to you
Yes.
to give you a hand?
We'll regroup back.
The ghouls miss, and at this point, there are enough of you out of fear. You've done enough damage. You can just fast forward through you killing them. And
Cue a montage of skull stomping and axing and all sorts of goodness. Set two. This ain't no place for no heroes.
A sideways cut to Jolka. She comes back to her senses somewhere on a path in the Malfic woods.
Somewhere else.
So, Jolka, you're in the woods by yourself.
Oh lord, yep.
You can't see anyone, and that in the haste of your flight, you lost track of the path you took. You think it was roughly to the east, maybe?
I
What
can't
did
even find my character on the map. Oh, there it is. Oh. Said they could be to the east somewhere? Maybe?
You think that's the direction you ran from?
Well, let's see if I can roll a navigation check to see if I can get anything out of the area. See some landmarks or something.
And yes, yeah. With that success, you take a few moments to check, and yeah, what you were about to head off to, thinking was east, now you actually take the time. That's not east. Sunset's in the west, right? You're about to head south. You got turned around on one of these paths, but you can just start heading back in the right direction. Might take you a little while to get to them, but now you've got a far better chance. Yeah, Skow, just shush.
The concept applies. the sun does
It
always
sets
set.
in a reliable direction, I don't care which one.
That'd be amazing. The sun just opts to set differently. This land that we're on doesn't spin on an axis. It's in one of those gyroscopes.
Look, if we're in a place like that, I can already tell you we are beyond fucked.
Yeah. At that point,
I mean,
navigation doesn't save you.
That's chaos waste territory there.
Yeah, well, really high magic. Certain towers in Sylvania do that shit. And I think the wizard tower. Anyway.
The blue wizards one would, yes.
Jolka, go on and roll me another d8, would you? You're able to make a good chunk of progress, and you come back into sight of the swamp. But you don't see your travelling companions yet. Instead, you see a trio of little lights flicking and fluttering over each other.
Pro tip, if they ask for a kidney, just give it to them. It'll be easier that way.
Right? As you don't seem to take any action, the three lights grow brighter and brighter, and then suddenly burst into a trio of little women. They flutter around each other and start yelling at you. There's no polite way to put it, they are just yelling. And roll a common knowledge roll just a common knowledge any check, please. You'll have a plus 30.
They're yelling to curse your offspring.
Common. God, that's somewhere else other than the core.
No, it's on the core. It's you see where there's like career main profile, common knowledge any is the top one. I'm assuming you don't have common knowledge elves trained, basically.
No, I'm actually just looking for common knowledge.
Okay,
Oh, there it is. It's under the. I see it.
Yeah.
And it was a what check? What bonus?
Plus 30. They're yelling at you in some alien language.
That's probably the fucking moon speak.
Fucking weebs.
What you gonna do?
Run.
Probably just fucking ignore them.
Oh, that's not what I said you should do.
Oh, what?
I told you about them. I told me and
I
Roy
did. I don't remember what you told me about them.
I even then typed it as well.
Well,
you should be friendly and polite and sing a song if you can. That's all it takes.
I mean, I actually can't understand them. So.
You can't understand them, but I mean, walking past them just and ignoring them seems really rude. Whatever.
Oh well.
Jolka does. But fortunately, she passed navigate. So, a little while later, all of you get your rope rigged up and raft ready for when you launch your main expedition. And just as you finish the hard labour, Jolka emerges from the woods. She's covered in spiderwebs and presumably looks grumpy.
Yeah, well, we all probably look fucking grumpy too after fighting zombies and building a fucking raft.
But are you covered in spiderwebs?
No.
Hey, there she is.
Oh, it's good to see you're still alive.
Good. I've been yelling at them for the past hour or so how to build a raft. You'd think that this wouldn't be difficult, but apparently it is.
Look, most of us have the common sense to live in cities, not swamps. It's not exactly easy.
How do you not know how to tie two pieces of wood together repeatedly?
I don't know. How do you not know how to pick a pocket? Let's
Children,
trade
Because
skills
that
and
is
see
children,
which
coward's
works
please,
more.
work.
children. Let
Yeah,
Jolka
yeah.
talk. You alright?
A little worse for wear.
Hey, well, if you're not bleeding anywhere, then fall in and we'll get out of here. Think
Oh
we've
yeah,
cleared
did
out enough of the undead to make it safe for Franks to get here.
did our priestess go over Hrafn's wound so that he doesn't die of gangrenous death poison? Seems like a good idea.
Why, indeed it would be.
I'm glad you
Right,
thought
let's
of
see
it.
how badly this check goes. Because I don't really want to cast more spells.
And also one for Gunnar, because he too got stabbed with the rustiest of rusty nails.
Yeah, but it wasn't gangrenous, so, and I
It
didn't have to
wasn't,
roll.
but it was decayed as hell. Gunnar,
No, it's fine. It's just deadness.
yeah. A sensible person thinks that
First
that's
of all-
probably the kind of injury that's going to give you a heckin' nasty infection.
First of all, let's do Gunnar. Well,
Who's a big healthy boy?
you get healed. Then
Gunner's a big healthy boy.
we're doing the NCP. Yup.
Hooray!
Nope.
Aww. To be fair, he didn't take much actual damage, right? It's just that, in fact, that too was what he took from an infection.
And that was the extra damage he took from ghouls, being poisonous.
Yay!
Well, not cleared. Somewhat.
It's probably quite gross to do, but I would like to look over these ghouls to see if, there is anything that can be gleaned from them, because they aren't actually dead things. It might be something that can be learned.
What are you actually trying to accomplish with this?
I want to be able to figure out a bit more of their capabilities, like if they're actually producing a poison that could be useful. At the same time, if they've got weaknesses, I'd like to see if there's anything like that. Also, how stealthy were they? Because they sort of seem to crop out of fuck nowhere. I'd like to see if they're actually that kind of like hunting monster.
You can't really determine if something is a hunting monster from its corpse. You have to observe its behavior for that.
Well, we did do some of that too. Would that just be an intelligence test?
That bit would actually more just be your own observations than any roll, but, poisons and so on, you can make a...
I actually have a kit for poisons, actually.
Which kit would that be?
The antitoxin kit. I literally have an antitoxin kit. Would you like to borrow that for Hrafn if you don't own one, Snippy?
I think I already have one of those. Let me check.
Yeah, I forgot that that's a legitimate thing.
I was about to say what skill would you need for poison, but there's literally prepare poison.
Yeah.
Well, I do not, and I would quite like to have that.
Sure, I will assist you then with the making sure Hrafn isn't legitimately poisoned. And yeah, is it a outdoor survival to use it?
I don't know.
To glean poisons out of a creature?
Let me just use heal.
I have to milk poison glands and so on. That would be outdoor survival.
Sure.
That's true.
Dang it! One day. One day I'll be more rangery than just someone who can do a shot of bow. Today is not that day.
Today it's not that. You're trying.
Yeah. Oh well, at least Hrafn gets treated to some antitoxin, but yeah, I apparently fail at figuring out this thing's poison.
I'll be honest, you don't fail at figuring it out, you fail at extracting it.
Okay.
You determine the ghoul's claws based on its diet and the sheer amount of corpses it has been exposed to. It just has a lot of bad shit under its fingernails.
Ah, so is it like the idea of a Komodo dragon has like a bacteria bite as opposed to technically a venom, but it's basically the same thing 'cause it's so fucking hardcore?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't extract it in a way that is usable.
Fair enough.
And you guys all make your way back to the shore.
Yeah, probably want to string the raft over a tree so it's not resting on the ground getting all bogged up.
You're barked up.
Brew.
You're borked up. Roo.
Yeah.
See you giving heckin' roos over there.
Yeah, fucking heckin' rue the shit out of some roe. Well, that was a miserable jaunt through the swamps, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
The most miserable of miserable jaunts. A jaunty jaunt.
On the plus side, we fucking kicked some undead ass and murdered some monstrous corpse eaters. It was a good time.
I don't like this place at all.
Wait, are we setting up camp?
We're going to go back onto the galley for the night sleep so that we can, take Otto with us to actually get into the building now we've got a clear path.
When we get back on my ship, Raft, and I'll have some things to speak to you with.
Alright. He still seems a little uncertain about you, but you've proven your mettle enough that he's not immediately on guard.
He waded
If I
into a
met you
death
harm,
bog and
if I
killed
met you
his
harm,
mate.
I would have done so by now.
Say that again from the start, please.
Who?
You.
You have nothing to worry about me for now. If I wanted to harm you, I would have done so already. Unlike some others, I'm no coward when it comes to attacking.
Don't be a dick, Gunnar. You were spooked just as much at the beginning. You just sort of got over it.
None of you can prove it, though.
I mean, I can't. I fucking spooked out temporarily. So yeah, I'm not going to join in the ribbing because I was just as fucking done a heck and frightened at the time.
Like, who's he ribbing?
Esva's a total fucking bitch, but she's a fair bitch.
Confused who is ribbing.
So, I don't have a galley map. I wasn't actually expecting you guys to head back to a galley, so we're going to bring out our old favourite PC camp.
Probably weren't expecting me to shoot the benefactor either. Yeah, look what happened.
You raise a valid point.
I accept that that was an accident.
Yeah. Bob, chat is often wrong. This is simply a factual statement. They're also often enough correct, so it's worth paying attention to them, but when they just seem like they don't know what they're talking about, assume they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Indeed. I suppose to answer their query in a more post-haste fashion, talents are tied to classes. The rat catcher doesn't get fearless.
Yeah, I tried to say that, but at the same time, I was like answering the question about fairies. So as I was typing that, I was not on the page to see Esva what you wrote about the fairies.
Yeah,
that's how that particular thing happened.
Oh well. Alright. So assume this is a boat instead of a little camp. What are you all going to do?
First
Okay.
things first, I need to set up a hidden sleeping point.
It's a small boat, man. There's only so many places you can hide.
I'm a rogue. I'll find one.
Okay, and that is the point where he decides to tie himself to the side of the boat to try to hide me.
It's
I-
nice and
Just
safe
above the
back-
water line.
As long as
Look,
it's
man,
safe back there.
At least the back of the boat is fucking safe. You're not gonna punch me in my sleep.
Hey, whoever said anything about punching you, I have socks. I have socks and soap.
Bro,
God.
Blanket
Holy
party.
shit. To be fair,
for all
you
that
being
talk,
with a
for all that
sock
shit talk about cowardly attacks, you're sure about to mug me in my sleep.
You sure are. Yeah, you are about to jump on him like he owes you money in prison.
So yeah, hidden sleeping point. Fuck you. I'll find a place.
Esva's going to be delighted that for once, after trudging through somewhere fucking miserable, her clothes don't need to be burned because they're good now.
I apologize. I need to just step away for 5 minutes.
Okay.
No worries.
No, I just enjoy. It's Norscan culture. I enjoy extremely colorful threats to others.
Is it me, or is there like an invisible wall of lighting like right here?
Yeah.
I haven't noticed.
Viewing it from side to side, there's just an invisible wall just on a square.
You're an invisible wall.
Hmm?
I don't
Wait,
know.
is Robin sitting on something that's causing shadow?
No.
Maybe. Yeah, there's just a shadow there somewhere.
Huh.
Be expunged to the shadow
It's
realm.
actually. Nope.
It's a line down the middle.
It's a little strange, actually.
Be expunged towards the shadow realm. She never came back.
Oh, wait, no one who'd be playing that is gonna be probably up after this. Oh well.
Oh, I have to draw the
Do drugs. Yeah.
Fuck this.
I was gonna ask. Would be anyone up for Borderlands after this, but
No.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
I'm gonna
waiting
take this opportunity to
patiently
go to the
end
bathroom.
times.
BRB.
Sure. Don't forget to give your dog doggy time.
Savin going to go love on his dog again.
I feel sad because there are a couple heads that they were event exclusive that I can never get. There's this one head for Axton, Call Down the Thunder that I think looks fucking awesome.
Here. Goddamn. I'm excited to spend more experience on this character and make her more beefy.
I still need chain and a crossbow.
I can't wait to level up my conceal, so it's even sneakier.
Warhammer is fun.
Too ridiculous. It is.
80%.
Warhammer is a lot of fun. Yeah, when I
80%.
finish leveling my ballistic skill.
Granted,
It's,
when I finally get to mercenary, there's gonna be a screaming blaze through that class as I power level through.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, if I
We discovered that there's a bizarre patch of invisible wall that we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, look, we can find the lines of it.
Oh yeah, there used to be a tent there. But
so
then
we've
a
got
party
haunted
member
thing.
left.
We've got a haunted tent
Oh.
left behind.
There is now no longer a haunted tent.
Good,
There's
we're
just a
already being
blue hat on
spooked
the
enough.
ground.
Bye bye, Benny's tent. We miss you.
And
Aww.
especially you.
I feel sad. Moving on.
Yeah, so, before I had to leave, Valroy, you want a hidden sleeping place or roll concealment?
Okay. bonuses can I squeak out on this?
I'm not going to give you any. This roll is also determining how much of a hidden sleeping place is available, as I can't really think of one. Yeah, you're able to find a pretty secluded place to set up your hammock.
Congratulations. You found the bilge.
I just imagine you're
Petra,
hiding
leave
in
me
it.
alone! You're killing Skow.
Swallowed my own throat.
Alright. So,
Petra's watching.
yes.
Hi, Petra.
Anyway, Valroy is able to hide himself. Who else has stuff they want to do on the boat?
I do.
I know you do. I'm going to get to you last because yours is going to be a long talky scene that will basically end the section.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to be just on top of the boat, and I'll roll out my blanket and just chill there early for the night. You know, rest off the whole fighty business. Probably wipe myself down with a clean cloth.
Alright. Amy, Wolf, Jolka, you got anything?
Is there anyone watching over Otto?
That's a good question. Is there?
Amelia, do you want to watch over your patient?
Of course, of course. I'll keep
How
an
much
eye on
crew
him.
is there on the galley? Sorry to interrupt there.
About 24 oarmen.
Okay, so there would be no one but Amelia who could actually do medical attention.
Correct.
Oh god.
Jeez, people, I'm not gonna assassinate him.
Oh no, it's just that he's in a critical state.
Yeah,
Alright,
try
Wolf.
magical healing him again. Would that speed up his recovery?
No, Savin got up for puppy time.
Because I'm gonna try it.
Yeah. Go on and roll one more blessing of healing. Let's see if it does anything.
Aha!
Yeah. You are able to, after a little while, channel a little more of Shallya's mercy into Franks's head wound. If you go without sleep and simply tend him, he will recover out of heavily wounded by morning, and will be able to effectively participate in adventuring. If you actually do the responsible thing and get sleep rather than inconveniencing the rest of the party, there will be skill checks involved to bring him out of it.
Fine, let's go get some sleep.
Alright. Wolfram, what are you doing on the galley overnight? Just sleeping or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Does he have like a quartermaster or merchant on board by any chance?
No. There's, like, a head rower, but that's all.
Okay, well. I was hoping to restock on some supplies, but I suppose not.
Well, regarding supplies, I did buy some things that you could maybe exist nebulously.
Like,
If
say,
they make
some knives that are balanced for throwing.
No.
Then no, I'm alright.
Things like, rope, crowbars, rations, bandages, fresh water. Those, are things available that you can just grab.
No, that's alright. If I can't restock on munitions, then I don't need anything. So yeah, I'll just
Well, you could probably just ask for, got any spare nails?
What about grappling hooks? Are they selling grappling hooks?
Okay. I will just spend the night wandering around behind Amelia, helping her with whatever healing tasks she has.
And then I assume cuddling?
I mean, a more aggressive version, but yes.
I swear, you two young people, if you hadn't gotten her pregnant right away, she definitely would have been pregnant by now.
I mean, I don't know about Gunnar, but I think the unconscious guy would be a boner killer.
I mean, would an apple pie help his condition? I have 10 of those.
Oh. I went to a completely different place.
You went to a way darker place, didn't you? Sadly,
What?
I ate all 3 of my pies.
Apple pies for everyone.
Unfortunately, he is too unconscious to chew.
Oh well. What about the rest of the
You
crew?
could
We expect
mash
some
it.
apple pies.
Yes, Varroas would love apple pie.
Perfect. How many apple pies do I have to remove?
How many are you offering them?
10. All of them.
Then 10.
I'll take a
Perfect. Now the
Everyone
apple
gets a
pies are
piece
having
of apple pie. It's delicious.
Yay.
And now we will go to Gunnar and Raffen Zebrick. Gunnar, you're able to track him down in a cabin. He's double checking the bandages that Amelia put on him and is chewing some herb or other.
Got a minute?
Depends what for.
Is there like a table or something in this cabin, or?
Yeah, there's a little table where there are a couple of stools to sit on as well.
I take a seat. I pull out the letter and I toss it on the table. So, how did you know my Uncle Harold?
He stands, he looks at the letter, and then he looks at you with his face an iron mask. I don't know you, boy. No matter what you think, you don't know me either.
No. But if I inherit a dead man's items and I find your name amongst them, apparently I need to know you.
I don't know you. You
Roll fellowship. You'll have a +10. Maybe. But not here, not now.
Considering the state of your boss and how he got wounded, it might not be another time.
Look, Redmayne. This is... This is neither the time nor place. We've neither enough knives nor enough drink.
Well, I'm not one to ask favors from those who tend to stab in the back. I'm not going to anyone to ask a corpse. This island that we're on has already proven itself to be pretty close to fatal. It almost killed one, almost took another. So what axe is this letter talking about?
He narrows his eyes even further, but then relents a little and sits back down on the bed. The axe is long gone, boy. Wasn't mine to keep, even if I didn't have to choose between it and starving.
Is there a story to this axe? I'd assume that if there is important enough for a letter, that there must be some worth to my uncle. And since you sold it, some worth to you, and some worth to another.
He drops his voice to almost a whisper, and speaks again. Tell me, have you ever heard of Mortkin?
Gunnar just stares at him. Everyone's heard of him. Everyone.
He was a king of your people, wasn't he?
One of the mightiest kings to have ever come out of the north. And also legendary for his end. I don't know him. My grandfather did.
Your uncle, Harold, he and I knew each other because we fought on different sides. We couldn't make the better of each other. Didn't want to lose a challenge to the cold and the hunger. He knew how to cook, I knew how to hunt. We promised each other once we were back to strength from the end of the Battle of Prague, we'd have our ways with each other and prove which was stronger.
Sounds like him, if he's anything like my father.
Didn't turn out that way. As it turns out, living in a cave together, watching the other heal and eat and shit. You learn to look past your differences when you're all doing the same bollocks every day. We didn't get on, we weren't friends, but...
You weren't enemies either.
Not anymore. We made our way back to the army he had left behind. And we arrived just after his general perished. The Mortkin died.
Slaughtered hundreds, killed his enemies, where a guild was paid. He died with honor.
He died speared upon 3 dozen lances.
Anything less than he would have lived, from what the stories say.
Maybe. Maybe they just took time with him for sport.
So he let you live, and he gave you an axe?
All of your uncle's fellows were dead. The battle was done by the time we got to the field. He took something of his own to bear back home. And he gave me an axe. Supposed to be able to strike down my enemies, make myself my fortune with it. Was black and heavy and couldn't swing it worth a shit.
Black steel. I've heard of it. Some of the greatest weapons were forged of it. It most likely has a different name in the South, but I don't know much about it other than it's the metal of kings and great warriors.
The armies had chased off all the game, and as it turned out, the Imperial Army didn't much want someone who had recently been in the company of a Knight of the Iron Legion. So I made my way south, found that somewhere where they were willing to trade an axe. Remiel and a horse. You need to look in Kislev now. I can give you a name if you really want it, but that'll be that.
It was a possession of my uncle. And if everything I have was his, that axe by right belongs to me.
You say so. I owe your uncle more than I'd like to admit. So, I'll help you finding your axe. Was a man in Pinsk. No, just give me a second while I pull out a name generator. Gustavus Stahl.
Gustavus Stahl?
I'm pretty sure he was Imperial descent, but he had a house, and I kept wandering southward.
Get you away from your past.
I'd love to say I had put that much thought into it. No. I just wanted to go somewhere there were still deer, still pigs, and people who appreciated gold. After your people came to Kislev, they were much more interested in steel.
That army. Compared to some of the other legions that have come south, that army came down with a purpose that you Imperials would probably easily understand. A lot easier, at least. It wasn't for gold. It wasn't for gold or glory, or even to please the gods. It was simple blood. It was simple for blood. Wergild. Blood paid for in blood. One of your leaders, counts, slaughtered many villages that were dear to that particular king. And he was mighty. He gathered his army, and he marched south to kill him, raise his lands, and have blood paid for in blood. He accomplished that.
Well, I can't say I'm glad of it. If one man owes you blood, then take it from that one man, not from a damn city.
If that one man, one of your accounts, came out and fought him like a man, then that blood would have been paid. But no, he brought his army to bear, so had to be a fight. There's not many of the leaders of the North that I He was different. Ludicrously powerful, terrifying to behold. But he was different than some of the other kings I have heard of. His legend ended differently.
I'm sure that your people in the north sing happy songs about all of the men he killed.
Not as many as you'd think. For the way he died that day split his army. Those that supported his final decision, those who would not accept it. He is legendary in stature and powerful, but there's many different stories about his life and his end. It's hard to tell what's truth and what was lie. A complicated figure, if you will. But I digress. So you're saying you sold it to some men in Kislev?
Gustavus Stahl, yes.
Then I will seek him.
Good luck to you.
Don't worry. Will not leave this job half finished. I only agreed to the old man to meet you, but I will finish this.
If you're going to be like that, and I guess I have to as well. As of half a mind to ask your captain to turn his damn ship around and take us back to Altdorf.
Who knows? Maybe after the old scholar almost got his head cleaved in half with an arrow, he might be done with this place. Especially if the thief can spin the story that it was a curse of the island that did him in.
Zabrik scoffs and shakes his head, and with that, we will, I think, bring the session to a close.
Well, alright. Good stuff.
I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, it was a very good time. Thank you.
And I hope my
yeah,
part
I
wasn't
did.
boring.
Nope, it was cool.
Wait, that was cute?
I said it was cool.
Okay.
No, it was
I
fucking
even got to
adorable. He
use
had
the
your
magic.
uncle had a gay lover. Yeah, I suppose. Thank you for running as usual, Maz.
Indeed.
There you go. I was like, did my Discord just suddenly lose all its funding? No? Okay, cool.
So,
Right.
give XP?
Yes. I mean, from the situation you guys had been in, with the guy who knew how and what to do, basically dead, even if not actually outright literally dead, you kind of turned it around reasonably well. I'll be giving you 150.
Woo!
You did the thing.